Hi, welcome everyone to another deadline stream on this channel. Thank you so much for joining. Really happy to see some really friendly faces here. Sideman Clips, thanks for joining. Nuisance, didn't see you in a long time, I think. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Also Apple, also Gavin, Hearts and Bank. How are you guys firstly, and good evening everyone. I hope that you had a pretty nice week, and now I'm really excited. As you may know, if you watch my videos and my other streams this week, you know that my plan was always to use my free. So this is my free at the moment. Maybe some things can still change. Let's see if we can get some news for Southampton Norwich tonight, but so many players are locked in already, so let's see how this is going to be. Eduardo Jimenez for -4, probably not this game week. If you really want to buy Jimenez for -4, probably I would buy him next game week when he's gonna double. Hi Apple, yeah, I know you, Sir Nakib. Hi Devil Gamer, thanks for joining. Good evening mate, good evening. How are you guys? Hopefully you can hear me. So yeah, thanks for joining. I know this read maybe is a little bit template, but sometimes this is a template for a reason, right? So the only question here is if I want to go for Bednarek or for Southampton defender or for Man United defender. So the big problem in my free is I don't have a good bench, right? So with Man City we don't know exactly what who are the players who are gonna start for Pep Guardiola, so my bench is not great. If I want to upgrade my bench, I can downgrade Fernandes to someone like Sancho, or I can downgrade Sterling to someone like Foden, but honestly I like my team at the moment. Hi Paulie Zombie, thanks for joining. So Dea, Cancelo, Digne, Inury, Bone, Son, Saka, Olise, Broja, Eduard, Weghorst. I have a transfer that I don't want to waste. What would you sell Saka? I wouldn't sell Saka because there are chances, I mean not so big chances, but Arsenal can double in 28, they are going to double also in 29, they are going to play in game week 30, so I wouldn't sell Saka, I think. Now as I told you before, Digne, Inury, okay, Bone, Son, Saka, Olise, Broja, Eduard, probably Eduard. I would sell him or Olise, but I wouldn't sell Saka, I think. Manchester is red. Hi, thanks for joining. Dennis to Weghorst, captain. Fabianski to Pope, vice captain. Those are nice moves. Honestly, I guess you're not free hitting, so yeah, Dennis, I mean, Watford are gonna have a double game week in game week 29, I think, or 28, but it's not great. It's against Arsenal and Wolverhampton, so it's gonna be really tough, and we know that King and Dennis were just awful in the recent weeks, so I like those moves, honestly. Can you name anyone I can buy tonight between Southampton and Norwich? Of course, I can name someone. As you can see, I have Bednarek in my team. The best player from Southampton, from my point of view, is Broja. Now, Ward-Prowse also is a nice option. So Broja, James Ward-Prowse, then Bednarek, Livramento, or Kai Walker-Peters. These are the players I would go for from Southampton and Norwich. I wouldn't buy any players from Norwich. I mean, I wouldn't start them at least because I have Gilmore, but he's the third sub. So, hi FPL Jim, thanks for joining. Really appreciated. Okay. Yeah, so Eduardo Jimenez for -4. I just told you before, nuisance. I mean, if you really want to sell to buy Jimenez for -4, I think that I would do that next week or when he's gonna double. So game week 28, right? So in game week 28, Jimenez is gonna play against Palace and Watford. Now you can buy him this game week against Arsenal, but honestly, the same, you can just keep Eduard for one more week and just hope that he's gonna start. He's gonna play against Burnley, so it's not a bad fixture. Now, I don't know if it's worth it to buy Jimenez for -4 this game. That's what I'm trying to say. But for the next game, yes, Jimenez, I think that is a great option. Probably he's one of the best captaincy options for the next game week. Hi Samuel, thanks for joining. Okay, to who would you sell Eduard to or Olise to? I mean, it depends on your strategy, Simon Cleese, because really it's team dependent. Because if you don't want to free it in game week 30, so I think that you're gonna free it in game week 30, right? So if that's the case, you don't need to buy a player who's gonna play in game week 30. Now, Broja is a nice option because if I'm not wrong, Southampton are gonna double 2 in Game Week 28, right? So Southampton are gonna play against Newcastle and Villa, so probably Broya is the player I would go for. And honestly, forwards, we don't have so many good forwards apart from Broya. Now you can buy Vegas for this Game Week, but I think that I prefer having Broya next Game Week than Vegas this Game Week, so this is my opinion at least. Is Sargent a choice? I mean, he is, but honestly, I don't think that targeting Norwich players is the best decision you can do. So Sargent, yeah, he scored 2 goals in a game, if I'm not wrong, but still, I wouldn't target Norwich players, honestly. Hi Rohan, thanks for joining. Ronaldo captain, yeah, Ronaldo could be a good captain. I mean, he's a good option for this gaming, but you're not. I'm not 100% sure he's gonna start against Watford. Now, probably, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's gonna start, but there is a risk, and I personally wouldn't take the risk. But Ronaldo, if he's gonna start, yes, he's a good captaincy option. But honestly, I prefer captaining the double gaming players, so that's why my captain is gonna be Wout Weghorst for this gaming. Captain Weghorst, Son or me. As you can see from the screen, my captain is gonna be Weghorst. I just prefer captaining the double gaming player, and I prefer Weghorst instead of me. I have Broya. Okay, so we have Broya. Then Jimenez probably. Whom to bring in Conforne. Hi Aruna Vray, thanks for joining. 26 people, thank you so much guys, really appreciate your support. Should I sell King or Dennis for Bunny Striker as Watford has double gaming coming up? Yeah, as I said before, Watford has a double, but it's not great. It's against Arsenal and Wolverhampton now. It depends how you want to play it. You can buy a Burnley striker for the double, but honestly, long term, personally for me, Burnley players are not a must-have. I wouldn't target them, but yeah, for this gaming they are okay. I'm just buying 3 Burnley players because I'm on my free, so that's why I have 3. But long term, I don't really want them. But Weghorst, yeah, Weghorst is a good option. Honestly, he's cheap and you can keep him for at least some fixtures. But to sell King or Dennis, I'm not sure. But yeah, it could work out this gimmick, but yeah. Hello, don't have money for Fernandes to sell Sancho instead of him. Yeah, Sancho is a nice option. I just have Fernandes because I have the money. Now I'm still asking myself if I want to go for Sancho and upgrade a little bit my bench maybe. But I'm not sure. I just prefer Fernandes if you have enough cash, but if not, Sancho probably is the best player from United I would target. Because I think that he's gonna play and he looked amazing in the last fixtures. I'm making one change this week. Bruno in for Salah and my team is all set. I did a good gaming 26, 141 points also. Okay, so nice. Also guys, I took a minus 16, so my points are not exactly 141, but still I'm really happy with that. And congrats Georgie, you can sell Salah for one gaming. I don't mind it. Maybe guys you have some strategy, maybe you want to wildcard in gaming 28, so if that's the case you can sell Salah for one gaming and buy him back on your wildcard. Hi Steny, Walker or Laporte for budget. I would say for budget, I mean Laporte is cheaper, right? Oh, okay, no. Okay, so I think that I would go for Walker because he's banned from Champions League and I'm expecting him to start this gaming for sure, but who knows what's gonna happen. So I prefer Walker, I think. But yeah, if you wanna go safe, you go for Laporte. But honestly, Laporte could be rested too, so it's pretty hard decision. Weghorst or me. For the captain, Weghorst. Livramento or Dalot. I prefer. I mean, if I was 100% sure that Dalot is gonna start, probably I would prefer Dalot, but also with Livramento there is a doubt because Perrault is back, so maybe Livramento is not gonna start, but let's see, maybe we can find out some news because Southampton Norwich is gonna play today, so hopefully we can find out if Livramento is gonna play. Hi William Lee, thanks for joining. De Gea, Semedo, Cancelo, Laporta, Martey, Foden. You have Foden, Son, Bowen, King, Broya, Jimenez. Probably I wouldn't free it, I think. 1 transfer Semedo early and had a -8 for Gaming 27. Semedo and King are injured. Should I free it? Now it depends. If you have 11 playing players, I wouldn't use my free it, I think, William Lee, because your team looks pretty decent with Cancelo, Laporte. Yeah, you have pretty good players. I'm not wasting a chip this game week. We got better game weeks to come for those. Yeah, I mean, if I had 11 playing players, I wouldn't use my free it. Obviously this gaming, but I have 6 players from Arsenal and Liverpool, so that's why I'm gonna use my free in gaming 27. What's up, Dennis? Hi, FPL Luke, thanks for joining. Really good, really excited for this gaming. Finally, I can play a chip. Fernandes or Sterling? Probably Fernandes, although I would try to have both of them. But yeah, you need to have a player from Man United, I think, at least Fernandes or Sancho. What is your team value? I have 0.0 millions in the bank, so you can see it here. My team value, okay, I should see it here, right? So 103.7 millions. Now I know it's decent, it's not amazing, because if it was a little bit better, my team value, I could have also a pretty decent bench, but I can't with my current team value. Okay. Hi Adrian, I choose Ward-Prowse instead of Broja and went 3-5-2 with Frit, with Kane and Weghorst up front. A little worried about Pep Roulette, but taking gamble on Mahrez and Foden. Yeah, I mean, we're taking a gamble. It's a Frit, so I think that I should take some risk. So that's why I'm tempted to go with this really bad bench. I mean, I wouldn't mind maybe... I just think that even if Mahrez is not gonna start against Everton, I just think that he's gonna get some minutes. Now we know that sometimes Pep Guardiola doesn't make any changes, so I think that it's gonna be really unlucky for me for both Mahrez and Sterling to miss all the minutes. So that way Amartey and Johnson are gonna came in from my bench. So I think that's not the case, but who knows? Yeah. And I think a Ward-Prowse is a decent option too. I just prefer Broja. I don't know why, but I think that he's in better form. Hi Hashir Akhtar, thank you so much for joining. Top 3 forwards for future game weeks. Broja, Jimenez, and honestly I don't know another one. Let's see the forwards, but I'm trying to see with the double gaming. So Broja and Jimenez are obviously the best ones. Now Brentford, they are not gonna double. I wouldn't go for Tony. King, maybe for budget if you really want to. Watkins, the problem with Watkins is he lost his place. I mean, he didn't play in the last game week, and he's gonna have a double, a really nice one against Hampton and Leeds, but we are not sure if he's gonna share the minutes with Ings. So Watkins would be a nice option, but yeah, Lacazette also could be a nice one, although the features are not great against Leicester and Liverpool. But if you don't want to fit in gaming 30, having Arsenal, Wolverhampton, Villa players is a really good thing to do. Now this is it, I think. Made a mistake, went from Jota and Antonio to Rafinha and Broja and forgot about Weghorst, Fernandes or Cancelo captain this week. I would captain, I think, Fernandes instead of Cancelo. I wouldn't say that's a mistake that you sell Jota to Rafinha, because Rafinha is a nice option. Don't trust Burnley players. Would you captain Bruno or Son? I really like Son and Kane for this game against Leeds. If I wasn't to captain Weghorst, probably I would captain Kane or Son, but Fernandes also could be a good option. Bench are blank, Semedo and King are injured, so only have 9 playing players. Okay, so you already took a -8 and you have just 9 playing players. King is okay, I think, William Lee, so I don't think that King is injured. Brian Adam, Ward-Prowse. What about Ben Mee and Cancelo for -4? If you don't have Cancelo already, I think that is a great option, yes. Krogberg and me, yes, it's a good option. Bloxy Bills, hi, thanks for joining. How would you upgrade your bench with 1.3 millions? I would have a defender from United, Maguire or Dalot, and another defender from Southampton, Livramento, something like that, or Elanga instead of Gilmore. So I would upgrade my bench if I had enough money to do that. If you're picking a Leicester defender, go for Pereira. He's playing really well. Again, like the player of... Yeah, I don't have money to go for someone like Pereira. Should I play Livra or Maguire? I would play Maguire, I think. Okay. Pope or Burnley defender, and if defender, then who? And who to remove for Ainuri or Digne? Who to remove for Ainuri and Digne? I don't know if I would remove any of them, honestly, because I don't know, Ainuri is injured or something like that, because he played against Arsenal, he played really good. And I think that I would keep Reguilon, Ainuri and Digne, honestly. Now, Pope or Burnley defender, Pope is... if you're talking about long term and you're not gonna free it, I think that maybe you want a defender from Burnley and not Pope, because I think that there are better goalkeepers for long term than Pope, and he's pretty expensive, honestly. So with my funds, it's not enough to transfer Mahrez, Sterling, Bruno, and Son together. Maybe you don't have the same team value as me, so you need to make some changes probably, but that's not a problem. You can downgrade always someone like Sterling to Foden, Fernandes to Sancho. You can make some changes in my team to adjust. My team value is 101, so I couldn't bring me, Bruno and Broy. I have Robert, Sancho and Scarlett, not so good. Robert's a good option. Now I'm not sure if he's gonna play both games. I'm not 100% sure, but he could be. He could be playing, and Sancho is great also. I got Norwich Sargent, Tino Livramento. Good luck with that, Apple. I'm in Freed. Me or Cody for long term. Cody. Got Trent, Robo, Salah, Tierney, Saka. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players are gonna blank. So probably Handsome Ghost. The free to make to transfer for -4 to field. I just think that you need to keep those players, Trent, Robo, Salah, Tierney, and Saka, just because they're gonna have some doubles. Also Arsenal players are gonna play in Game Week 30, so I wouldn't take a -4 just to get rid of them. But yeah, hi Datafire, thanks for joining. Hi Joel Fernandez, best captain between Son and Weghorst. As you can see, I'm captaining Weghorst, so I just prefer captaining the double gaming players. We're gonna get twice opportunities to score points. I know that it sounds obvious, but yeah, it's not ideal to captain a Burnley player, and I'm not saying that Sterling, Son, Fernandes, Kane, all of these players can easily outscore Weghorst in a double gaming, but still I'm gonna captain Weghorst. Now Son is a great option too. Who to captain? Cancelo, Fernandes, Cornet, or Rodriguez. Cornet, I'm not sure if he's gonna play. I'm not sure if he's 100% fit, so probably Fernandes. Any prediction on Man City starters? Yeah, I saw something on Twitter with an account which is pretty reliable. Now, here are some odds. Okay, so we can see it like that. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. So these are the odds. Emma from Twitter, she's pretty much accurate about who's gonna start from City, but as you can see, he said that it's pretty hard to predict who's gonna start for Man City this game week. So Laporte may be bench over Stones. Mahrez and Sterling are expected to start, but Foden less certain, depending if Gundogan start midfield or a false nine. So as you can see, Cancelo 96%. Here down here you can see the odds for them to start. Now with Foden there is 59% chance to start, and with Mahrez and Sterling pretty much they are expected to start. So yeah, if you're interested about City players, this is the most reliable source I found on Twitter. Now it's not 100% sure, it's pretty hard to predict how they're gonna play, but yeah, this is how I'm gonna think. I think that they're gonna play I still think that they're gonna play Foden, Mahrez and Sterling, but Jesus and Grealish are back in training and they are available for this gaming, so one of them could play, I think. Robin, I bought Roberts and Livramento for Dalot and Tierney, right choice, okay choice. I mean, Tierney, I'm not sure. He looked injured yesterday against Wolverhampton. I'm not sure if he's injured, but if he's gonna be okay, I think that you shouldn't sell Tierney now. Obviously, if you're not gonna free this gaming, then you need to make some room. But Arsenal fixtures are pretty decent. They are gonna double. They are gonna play in gaming 30. But yeah, with Dalot, it's a good transfer to sell Dalot. And I like Roberts and Livramento for this gaming. I went Antonio to Broya and not to Weghorst. That's the mistake. I wouldn't say that's a mistake, honestly. I really think that Broya is the best striker in FPL at that price. Honestly, he's gonna have a really nice double gaming next gaming, so you're not missing out too much. If you're gonna have double gaming for Broya next gaming, and you're not gonna have double gaming for Vegors this gaming, so it's not a big deal. And I think that long-term Broya is the better player. Ramsey or Coutinho, and who to replace Reguilon with? Coutinho, I think that he's the best player from Aston Villa if you have enough funds to buy him. And who to replace Reguilon, it depends how you're gonna play. If you don't want to free in gaming 30, or anyway, Dinia looks like an amazing pick. A Chelsea defender, maybe they are gonna double in gaming 28, so we need to pay attention what's gonna happen. Semedo is out, need the -4 best defender for 5.3. I'm not sure if you want to target this double game. You can buy me or Tarkovsky, or you can buy someone like Dinia for the next gaming. Polish. Wow, donation. It's thank you so much, Joel Fernandez. So it's the first donation of my channel. I think that I'm gonna screenshot this if you don't mind, Joel Fernandez. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. You didn't ask me a question, right, Joel Fernandez? Because usually I thought that you can ask a question also. But thank you again for your donation. The first one in my life. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. If you have a question to ask me, I would be more than happy to answer you. Laporte or Foden? Probably Foden. Ramsey or Coutinho, and who to replace? I wrote that. Okay. Just a second. Okay, I have Cancelo, Dinia, Injury, Trent Robinson. That's why I want to go with Pope instead of Burnley. Okay. Because I didn't know who to remove. And for keeper, I have double David De Gea and Ramsdale. Okay, but I wouldn't sell Ramsdale in the first place. Maybe you can sell De Gea. He's almost the same price as Pope, I think. Best pair for the free for budget reason, Bruno and Foden, or Sterling and Sancho. I think that Sterling and Sancho sounds a little bit better, but yeah. And also you have Mahrez and Son, so that's amazing. Pope plus Bednarek with Gilmore on the bench, or Foster plus me with Elangan on the bench. Forster? Okay, so Forster from Southampton, right? Kai Havertz, I think that Pope plus Bednarek. Okay, I prefer Foster and me because you have Elanga on your bench, but in the first 11 I prefer Pope plus Bednarek, I think. Hi Denis, no free gaming 27, Denis to Weghorst or Son to Salah. You don't need to buy Salah, he's not gonna play this game. I have Kane as captain option as well. Play Cornet. It was my first time donating. I missed the question. Sorry, Joe Fernandez. I'm gonna try to. Okay. Best captain between Son and Weghorst. I didn't miss your question. Maybe you weren't here to hear, but between Son and Weghorst, as you can see, I'm preferring Weghorst. Now, I'm not saying that Son can't easily outscore Weghorst against Leeds, but I don't know. I usually just like to captain the double gaming player, so that's why I prefer Weghorst. Now, Son is a great pick also. And also, thanks again for a donation. It means a lot to me. Are 10 players enough this game week with Weghorst double? I think that yes. If you're not gonna free it, then 10 players is okay. Dennis, are you using your last free chip for Gaming 27? No, I have another one. So I have 2 frees available. Now I'm gonna use my free in Gaming 27 and probably in Gaming 33 if I'm gonna have a decent squad for Gaming 30. Play Cornet or Bowen or Guehi. I would play Cornet, I think. Now there is a risk with Cornet. If you wanna go safe, you just play Bowen. Fernandez down to Sancho to afford both Sterling and Mahrez. Freed. Yeah, I think that's fine. Fernandez down to Sancho to afford Sterling and Mahrez. Quack quack. Hi, Robert Daki. Thanks for joining. I have Laporte. Now, it's not 100% sure that Laporte is not going to start, but it's just a prediction. Gundogan is 50-50. Look, That's my team -4. That's a really nice team. Georgie, you have Diaz, Kukurelia, Gundogan. I would advise you to try to get rid of Gundogan at some point, maybe not this gaming, but at some point. Rafinha, Bowen, Bruno, Kane. Yeah, really nice team. Hi Arif, hi Manoj, going for Roberts to me, placing Scarlett with Richardson. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, both of them are not gonna play Scarlett or Richardson. What is your accent, brother? My accent? I'm not native, I'm not from UK, so maybe my accent is a little bit funny, right? I'm not the best English speaker, but yeah. Thanks for joining. Chelsea King, Cancelo, Mahrez, Sterling, or Kevin De Bruyne, Mahrez, Cancelo. Now, obviously, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Cancelo sounds better, and they are more expensive than Cancelo, Mahrez, Sterling. So I prefer the second option, Shinoi, but they are more expensive. So it depends. Hi guys, use last free hit or take a -8 hit. Okay, so Henry Dalseb, if you can go through gaming 30 without making any transfers, so if you have a good squad for gaming 30, if you don't already, just 6 teams are gonna play in gaming 30 from now. Now we need to see who are gonna qualify from the FA Cup, but you can save your free if you can take a -8 and free maybe in gaming 33. Wildcard gaming 28, I'm doing -4, Salah to Son, that's great. And I'm wondering if I should do King or Ronaldo to Weghorst. If Ronaldo, probably King to Weghorst, I think. If you wildcarding next gaming, I think that you can keep Ronaldo for one more gaming. Should I take a -8 to do King to Kane? Thanks, mate. Hi, Jack Moloney. So you're doing Salah to Son, that's great. You're wildcarding gaming 28. King or Ronaldo to Weghorst? If Ronaldo to Weghorst, should I take a minus? No, I wouldn't take a -12, I think, for this blind gaming, honestly. But I think that I would just do King to Weghorst and keep Ronaldo, and then you're gonna wildcard in gaming 28. So I think that King is not a player you want long term, right, Jack? Would you have Kyle Walker Peters instead of Benarek if you had the extra money? Probably yes. But unluckily, sadly, I don't have enough money. Another Jake Andrews, thanks for joining. Mariam, hi Dennis, I'm treating this. Hi Dennis, I'm treating this gaming and don't have enough for Sterling and Mahrez. Would you go for Sterling and Foden or Mahrez and Foden? I would have Mahrez 100% in my FPL team if you're freeting, and if that's the case, I would go for Mahrez and Foden. That's how I thought before. I had Mahrez and Foden in my team, but after that I just had 2 million in the bank, so I tried to find a way to spend all the cash maybe to buy Sterling, but Foden and Mahrez is just fine. Big up the Dennis. Thank you so much, Roxbury, for joining the stream. Is taking -8 when you're down in the ranking smart or use your free? Currently have 4 players blanking this gaming. If you have just 4 players who are gonna blank and you have 10 players who are gonna play, then you can just make one transfer and have 11, so I wouldn't use my free. Now taking a -4, it's not like it's bad to take a -4 or it's the good decision, because sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not, because if you're taking a -4, usually when I take hits I take them for long term. So I took last gaming a -16, but I prepare my team for the next 3 or 4 game weeks with the doubles, with the blank game weeks. So I think that was a good -16. Now we're gonna see if that's the case in the future. So if you really think that if you want to sell a player, I don't know, a player like King, you don't want long term to buy a player like Broja, then a -4 could work out for you, because probably with Broja you're gonna keep him all the season. So yeah, it depends. Hi Kieran Hines, what is your plan for chips until gaming 30? I'm gonna free in gaming 27, and then I'm not gonna use any chip. I'm gonna try to go into gaming 30 without using my second free. So that's my plan, and I triple captain Salah last gaming. Hi Victor, thanks for joining. How are you? Good evening. Really happy to see you here. I saw your team on Twitter. That's a really nice team without freeing. So good luck this gaming. I got one sub on the bench in case Gundogan don't play. Sorry, Georgie. Who's KDH is from Leicester, right? I just don't remember his name, right? So he's Drewsbury Hall, right? So that's the player. Okay, so that's okay. If Gundogan is not gonna play, but we don't know. Maybe he's gonna play just 10 minutes. Roberts or Tarkovsky? I prefer Tarkovsky. I prefer me and Tarkovsky instead of Roberts, honestly. I just think that with Roberts, there is a chance he's not gonna play both games, but maybe he's gonna play, who knows. Okay, so many questions. I got 158 points, Rudianto, that's amazing. Thanks to your suggestion, triple captain, I think no need for me to use free. I mean, I said it so many times for I just thought that Salah was the best triple captain in gaming 26 against Leeds and Norwich. I don't think that we're gonna get a better opportunity, but if you didn't triple captain Salah, guys, don't stress yourself too much. Maybe you use your other cheap wildcard or free, so you're gonna get other opportunities to use your triple captain. But for me, it was a no-brainer to triple captain Salah last gaming. I bought in Ben Me. I hope Burnley get another double by gaming 30 possible. I'm not sure. I mean, they have some fixtures to be rearranged, I think. So Aston Villa and Everton. But I don't think that the chances are really high for Burnley to have another double gaming before gaming 30. Would you have Sancho and Sterling or Bruno and Foden on a free? Sancho and Sterling, I think. Just because I'm not sure if Foden is gonna start, but who knows? With any Man City player, we can say that we are not sure if they're gonna start. Why me over Tarkovsky? At the moment, I have 0 minutes in the bank, so I can't afford Tarkovsky with this team. But honestly, they are so close. Me and Tarkovsky are so close to attacking threat, to getting bonus points. So they are really close. Both of them are nailed. Both of them are gonna play 90 minutes every gaming. They are good at set pieces. And yeah, they are really close together, so their underlying stats are really similar. So I just prefer me. I know that he just scored last gaming, so maybe some of you may think Ben Me just scored last gaming, so I'm gonna go for Tarkovsky this gaming because he's due to a goal. But I just think that me is the I just prefer me, but it's really close there. 74 people on this live, and thank you so much, guys, for joining the stream. I really appreciate your support. Please consider leaving a like if you enjoy this content. Please hit that subscribe button if you like my content, and it would mean really a lot to me. And thanks again for being here. Hi Denis, hi Limac, thanks for joining. Who should I buy, this Pogba, Bone or Ward-Prowse? I think that Ward-Prowse, I would pick Ward-Prowse between Bone, Ward-Prowse and Pogba. Yeah, thanks, no problem, Jack. Hi Dan, hi Sharab, thanks for joining. Are you worried about Grealish and Jesus being available now? I am a little bit worried, but honestly, when you can't be worried about Man City players, right? So if you have 3 players from City, you're always gonna be worried. There's always gonna be a chance one of them is gonna be rested, or maybe 2 of them. But honestly, with Cancelo, I'm pretty sure he's gonna start. So for Man City, this game against Everton is a must-win. So I'm expecting Pep Guardiola to play his best 11. Now, I just hope that Mahrez and Sterling are in his best 11. So I think that they're gonna play strong, but yeah, I'm worried, of course, because Grealish and Jesus are available. Hi Christian, thanks for joining. Do you think Double City Me is better than Double City Defense? Yeah, I think that it's a threat for me, so I want to go to attack this blank gaming with 2 Man City midfielders. Now I think that City can keep a clean sheet against Everton, obviously, but I just prefer having 2 midfielders. Now it's not a bad idea to have 2 defenders also. I love your videos, Dennis. Could you shout out to my friend? We both watch you together. His username is Chronic Matt Debator. Thank you so much. So shout out, I mean, your name is R and his name is Chronic Matt's Debater, if I pronounce that right. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Really appreciate it. It means a lot. SK, I was planning to get Jimenez for 28. Shall I just get him now or get Vegas now, which will mean extra -4 to get him out for Jimenez next week? Okay, so I need to process that. So Jimenez for gaming 28. I think that I would just get Jimenez now and don't get Weghorst and then sell him for Jimenez, but that's just how I see it. Foden and Maguire or Diaz and the 7.5 million midfielder. I think that Foden and Maguire, but yeah, it depends how sure you are that Foden is gonna start. Joel Fernandez. Okay, so many questions. Is Denis a good keep for Gaming 28 or replace with Che Adams or Broya? I think that Broya is a better pick than King in the long term and in the double gaming. So maybe you just need to sell Denis to Broya, but it's tough because uh, maybe I don't know what players you're targeting for the next double gamings. But if you want, if you have other players, other single gaming players you want to sell to other double gaming players, then you can keep Denis. But if your team looks amazing, then you can just sell Denis to Broya. I think that Broya and Che Adams are better picks than Denis and King. Honestly, I have 9 playing players this gaming, including Kane. I have no bowling players and only 1 free left. Should I use it? I have 9 playing players. Uh, I think that you just need to play with 9 because obviously Donacha, Higgins, it depends who are your playing players because you have Kane, so that's an amazing player. Everyone is going to have Harry Kane on their feet, so you can play with 9 playing players if they are decent. I mean, if they are not players from Everton, I don't know who are gonna play against City. Should I take -4 for a Southampton defender or Bowen to Ward-Prowse? I tweet you my team. Okay, I'm just gonna see it now. I don't see your team, Victor. Maybe it's something wrong on Twitter. Thoughts on McNeil instead of Cornet? I think that yeah, he's a nice option, but I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't buy Cornet because there is a risk. I'm not sure if he's gonna play. I mean, Sean Dyche, every time he's saying for a player, he doesn't really help us with his press conference. He's just saying that Cornet is touch and go. So whatever that means, we don't know. But if you really want a midfielder from Burnley, probably I would go for McNeil instead of Cornet just for the safety. But yeah, I would prefer Cornet if I was sure he's gonna start. This is the perfect template for this week. Thank you so much. I mean, my bench is not amazing, so that's my only concern. But I really like my team, honestly. And I know it's template, but I think that it is template for a reason, right? So I don't really care. Everybody's gonna have this team. Everybody's gonna have Kane, Son, me, Weghorst, and Pope. Everyone is gonna have Cancelo and Mahrez in their teams, and maybe Fernandes. So we don't have so many players to go from because Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool are not playing, right? Yeah, so Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool are not playing this game week. So 3 big teams are not playing. Hi Manoj, after doing free this game week, I will remain with 1 free, 1 wildcard and bench boost. Yeah, just like me, it is good to use wildcard in game 29 and doing free in any other gaming. How would you use chips if you have same chips I have? I have the same chips that you have, Manoj, careful. So I have a wildcard, I have a bench boost, and I'm gonna have another free. So my plan is to wildcard after gaming 30, maybe gaming 34, and bench boost in gaming 36 because that's when it's gonna be the biggest double gaming of the season. So that is my strategy, and free in gaming 33 when probably we're gonna get another double gaming. So that's how I would play it, but yeah, it depends. Is DCL a hold or sell to Weghorst or Adams? Honestly, I have DCL I think in my team, but yeah, I think that I don't know. I mean, DCL is gonna have a double. Weghorst is gonna have a double, so you need to ask yourself who is the player you want long term, Dominic Calvert-Lewin or Weghorst, because if not, both of them are gonna double in the next 4 fixtures, so the fixtures are the same. Denis, are you safe from the war? Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, Vladimir, thank God we are safe from the war. Who knows what's gonna happen in the future, but it's really terrifying what's happening at the moment in Ukraine. I mean, I have no words, but it's just frightening. So yeah, but thanks for your question. Thanks God, at the moment we are safe in Romania here, so we are not. There's no problems here, but I feel really bad for those in Ukraine. It's a crazy situation there. Best 7.5 midfielder for free, probably Ward-Prowse, I would say. Kevin De Bruyne, Pope, or Foster, Walker Peters, or Foster, Bruno, and Roberts. I think that Kyle Walker Peters, Pope, and De Bruyne. I prefer that option. On a free hit, Kevin De Bruyne option has far better bench. Yeah, I understand, but I prefer De Bruyne, I prefer Pope and Walker Peters instead of Roberts, I think, and Foster. But yeah, as you can see, I have a really bad bench at the moment, so that's how I'm playing. I'm taking some risk, but who knows? Maybe it's gonna work out. Sterling with Broya or Foden with Adams. Sterling with Broya for me. I forget to make changes. Last game didn't have Salah. I went from 5k to 70k. I feel really bad for you, Sambach. I mean, yeah, I'm really sorry. Hi mate, trade my free team. Pope me, leave Cancelo, Tsimikas, Velman. Okay, so you have Velman, Son, Sterling, Sancho, Mahrez, Olise, Vegors, Kane, and Broya. Yeah, your team looks amazing. Now you're playing me, Livramento, Cancelo. You have a pretty good team value, I guess. Okay, so you have Sancho. Yeah, I like your team. Hi Dennis, on a wildcard, would you go Cancelo and Fraser or Rudiger and Willock? Cancelo and Fraser. I think that Cancelo and Fraser, honestly, but it's really tough. Okay, so I lost some question. Hi Lian, thank you so much for joining. You never walk alone. Yes. Laporte or Diaz? Hello Dennis, will Kyle Walker Peters start or play it safe with Livramento for free? I think that Kyle Walker Peters is a safest pick. Is a safer pick than Livramento, honestly. Christian. Hi Mirza, me and Tarkovsky and De Gea in goal. Yeah, I like that too. I just prefer Pope instead of De Gea, honestly. Will Livramento start? I'm not sure because Perot is back. So Victor, I'm not sure if you're here still. Yeah, but I see your team now on Twitter. I'm not sure about Livramento, so the thing is maybe we're gonna get some information because they are gonna play tonight, so hopefully we can see if Livramento is gonna start, but there is a risk because Perot is back from Southampton, so maybe Perot and Kyle Walker Peters are gonna be the fullbacks, but who knows. I already got 3 players from Burnley, couldn't bring Richardson for Scarlett. Is there any forward of 4.4 millions? I mean, probably there is. Okay, so forwards 4.4. Okay, so he's the only one. I didn't know that, so he's the only one, it looks like. Hidan, you there, pal? Dennis, you have been to the Ukraine before? No, I didn't been to Ukraine before. Vladimir? Salah out for Son and Eduardo out for Broya for -4. Going to use wildcard next week. Have only 1 free left. Yeah, I like that. Ashkat. Will Livramento start? I'm not sure, Damri. Maybe you're gonna get some news before the deadline, but at the moment I'm not sure because there is a risk with Livramento. That's why I have Bednarek in my team. Sancho plus Sterling or Foden plus Fernandes? I think that's Sancho plus Sterling I prefer. GM, are you using free Gaming 27? What would you do in Gaming 29? Short brief about how you will use your chips. I'm pretty good settled for gaming double gaming 28 and 29, so and gaming 30, so that's why I'm not gonna use any chips in gaming 29. I have 3 players from Arsenal. I have Jimenez, I have Rafinha, DCL, King. I don't know. I have some players with double gamings in the future. Probably I'm gonna buy some Aston Villa players next gaming. Is Roberts nailed? Yeah, he's nailed, but there's always gonna be a chance he's not gonna play both games, Roberts. Bon, Rafinha, Son, Vegors, Jimenez, Dennis, Salah, Arnold, Saka. Do you think I need to -4 again to change some? If you have 11 playing players, you don't need to take another -4, I think. You have Cancelo, Digne, Cucurella, Roberts. Yeah, your team looks pretty good if you're not creating Rudianto. If is Saka going to be part of the template for the rest of the season? His price of 6. Yeah, I mean, maybe not for the rest of the season, but that's why I bought Saka. He's gonna have a double. He had a double. He's gonna have a double. He has some fixtures to be rearranged, and he's gonna play in Gaming 30. So for me, Saka is the best option from Arsenal midfield. Yeah, I really like Saka as a player, honestly. Hi Nel Power, how would I use a wildcard this week? I'm not sure if I would use the wildcard this week. Maybe you can wait and use it in Gaming 28, but yeah, it's pretty hard to use the wildcard this week because Liverpool are not playing, Arsenal are not playing teams where we want players from for the long term, right? Between Tierney, Robo, Saka, choose two to transfer out. Two. Tierney and that's really tough. Probably Tierney. I would transfer him out, Handsome Ghost, and Saka. Although I really would want to have Robertson. I wouldn't sell him honestly, but yeah, Roberts or Cody. For the long term, Cody for sure. Bruno to Sancho for bench upgrade or take risk with Mahrez, Sterling, Bruno, and Livramento, Williams, and Alan on the bench. As you can see, I'm taking risk side, so yeah, it is a free. Yeah, this is a free Eagle, 7,000. I'm not crazy enough to not have players from Liverpool, right, and Arsenal. So yeah, this is a free. I know it's template, but that's how I'm gonna play probably. Now I can make some other changes. Robertini out for Tarkovsky, or just playing with 10. I would just play with 10 and keep Robertini, honestly. Which Man United defender? If I had enough money, I would go for Maguire, I think, honestly, because with Luke Shaw, I just think that there is a chance Alex Telles might start, and with Dalot, he was benched in the last two games, so who knows if he's gonna start. So that's why I prefer Maguire. On a free hit, would you rather have Kyle Walker-Peters, Mahrez and Sancho, or Walker, Bruno, Kulusevski? The first option I would go for. User 158. Hi Razek, have you considered Sancho instead of Fernandes to get Kevin De Bruyne, who should be nailed? Yeah, I could consider that, honestly. This is a strong team, well done to you, strongest team of all of the FPL creators this week. I'm not sure about that, Eagle, honestly. I mean, the only problem with my team is I don't have a good bench, so what happens if two of my players are not gonna play? Amarte and Johnson are gonna be here, so I don't really like that, but I just think that even if Mahrez is not gonna start, he's gonna get some minutes. Now the chances for both Mahrez and Sterling to not play any minutes, I just think that are pretty small, so that's why I'm willing to take the risk. But yeah, so what you said, reach out to brothers from Ukraine. God help them safe and strong, and the rest has to be good with each other and grateful. Okay, so Victor, you're here. So your team looks good. Now I don't remember the question you asked me, but I think that there aren't any problems with your team. You have 11 playing players for this game week, which is gonna be pretty tough for everyone to have. And also you have good players like Son, Weghorst you have, so that's pretty decent. And I'm not sure if I would take a -4 with that team. Robertini out for Tarkovsky, probably Tierney, or just playing with 10. I would play with 10, I think. Okay, I answered that question. Why not me and Tarkovsky as well as Weghorst instead of Pope and me? Tarkovsky, Palace and Leicester struggle from set pieces. Yeah, that's true, but I mean, I can buy David De Gea if I want to, but I'm not really sure about that. Okay, so someone said I can have Sancho here, and I can buy De Bruyne here instead of Sterling. So that's also an option. I would have also 1.6 million in the bank. Now, I don't know. I just prefer having Sterling. I just think that he's more attacking than De Bruyne at the moment. Now, you have nothing to worry about. Trust me, at least you have a bench just in case. Although I think Sterling will be rested. Jesus and Grealish are back. Yeah, I don't know, Eagle, what to say, but I want to take the risk. Cancelo, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Sancho, Son, or Cancelo, Sterling, Mahrez, Bruno, Son. Cancelo, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Sancho, Son, Cancelo, Sterling, Mahrez, Bruno, Son. I prefer the second one. As you can see, that's my team, so that's why I prefer one. With Reguilon play, I would love to have a defender from Spurs, but that's the problem. I wouldn't take the risk with Reguilon. I don't know really what's happening with him, and we are not sure if he's gonna play. So Hello, how are you? Hi, Arman. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Hi, Denis. Long time. Not so long. By the way, which one do you prefer? De Bruyne plus Sancho or Sterling plus Bruno? As you can see from my team, I have um De Bruyne and Sterling and Fernandes. I decided to sell Olise, but to who would you do? Rafinha, Coutinho, Cornet based on 27, 29 fixture? Would you go for? Probably Coutinho. From those, go Foster in goal and get me and Tarkovsky. Yeah, what I can do is to buy Foster here, and I can buy Tarkovsky here, and I'm gonna have also 0.5 million in the bank. Yeah, that looks okay, not gonna lie. And I can also upgrade my bench if I want to, or I can buy Elanga instead of Gilmore. So that sounds good, but I'm not really sure about that. Keep Mahrez, get rid of Sterling for De Bruyne, perfect. Go Foster in goal and get me. There are chances that I have 10 players on free hit, worth the risk. 10 players on free hit? How? Son, Sterling and Bruno and 2.5 million or Son, Sterling, Mahrez and Sancho. This is when I try to use your exact... This is it. I don't have enough money. This is my first time trying to use someone else's squads. I can't put Fernandes in, so I have gone with Sancho. Usually more Shefa. I mean, if my overall rank is better than yours, usually it means that I have a better team value than you, so that's why you can't afford it. But you can make some changes. You can buy Sancho instead of Fernandes. You can make, as you can see, I'm still trying to decide whatever to do with my fleet. Should I captain Weghorst or Son? I'm wondering how your team is so good, then I realized you're on free. Hey Dennis, will you pretty please after the deadline? Can you wait until they announce the lineup? Yeah, probably Apple. But Kufal is not available. I will have to bring in... Kufal is out for the rest of the season, I think. I heard some news, but I'm not sure if that's 100% true. So it's time to sell Kufal maybe. I have to bring in someone for him. Who would you bring in under 5.3 millions? Now Digne, I don't know if he's under. Probably Digne or Warhampton defender. I would bring in Arman. Get Saiss or Relock this week for long term. Probably, I mean, one is a defender, one is a midfielder, so probably Saiss. 10 players on free if Livramento, Sterling and Mahrez are bench for the risk. I'm not sure if that's worth the risk, honestly. I mean, at least try to have a player like Gilmore and I don't know, Amartey who are gonna play at least. Would you remove Salah for 1 week to get him back again? Don't want to free this week. I'm not sure if I would do that, honestly. If you were wildcard in gaming 28, then you can do that to sell Salah. But if you're just gonna buy him next gaming, I don't know if I would do that, Christopher. Honestly, I have one free hit left. Should I take it this gaming? It depends. If you have a good team who's gonna play this gaming, then you don't need to use your free hit. Look at my previous comment, bro. Okay. I don't know if I would buy WordPress for Trossard, honestly. Broya for King, I like that. But yeah. Okay, you said Coutinho in for Olise. Is that the best transfer than Eduard out for Salah Maximan? I think that yes. I know that Newcastle are going to have back-to-back double gameweeks, but still, I prefer having Coutinho. Son, Sterling and Bruno and 5 millions mids, or Son, Sterling, Mahrez and Sancho. Son, Sterling, Mahrez and Sancho, I think. Saiss or Digne, bro. Digne, I think. Arsenal was so lucky yesterday and I had Cody. I thought he would get a clean sheet against Arsenal. I mean, Arsenal played pretty much, had so many chances to score, so I don't know if they were really lucky to score at least one goal, but yeah. Hey Dennis, thoughts on Pookie as an alternative? He scored 2 out of 3 versus Southampton. I mean, I don't know if that if really matters if he scored 2 against Southampton, but yeah, he could be a nice option. He's on penalties, but I just prefer Broja. Sancho Fernandez, I prefer Fernandez. Matic, Tarkovsky, me look really good, just wary of bonus and save points of Pope. Yeah, that's the thing, I just prefer Pope for the save points and for the bonus points. And I'm not really sure if Burnley are gonna keep so many clean sheets, honestly, against Palace and Leicester. So, Kevin De Bruyne or Bruno, how many doubles will you have in 28? I need to see. Let me just FPL.team. So okay, so this is FPL.team if you want to plan your transfers. Now for Gaming 28, this is my team. So just 3 double gaming players, but probably I'm gonna take a minus for this gaming to buy someone like Coutinho, and then I'm gonna have 0.6 million in the bank. And okay, why like this? And then I can buy Broja instead of King if I want to, or I can upgrade a defender. So that's what I can do now. With Dalot, I can't really buy Digne, which would be the best the transfer I want, but I can buy any defender from Wolverhampton, so I can do that for a -4, and I think that it's okay for Gimmick 28 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double Gimmick players. And then in Gimmick 29 I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here I can just roll and then prepare for blank gaming 30. So that's why I think that I'm pretty okay with, and also I can play Loris if I feel like he's better than Ramsdale here. Hi Daniel Strike, thank you so much for joining, really appreciate it. Livramento, Walker Peters or Bednarek. If I had enough money I would go for Walker Peters, I think, and then Bednarek and then Livramento, but let's see if we can find out some news who's gonna start. Kevin De Bruyne or Bruno? Kevin De Bruyne, I think. Why not Pope? Or you wanted the money for Fernandez? No. I was just tinkering with my team. This is my team. So I have enough money to have Pope. And Pope is in my team at the moment now. I was just thinking about having Foster and having Tarkovsky. But yeah, I like Pope. Cash is an option too, bit of a differential. Yeah, but is he 5 millions? His cash is also 5.1, so I can't afford cash. I just prefer Digne if you want a defender from Villa. He's on set pieces, also he could be on free kicks. Should I sell Bone for Mahrez? I'm on my free Isaac Silverstone, so I don't think that you should sell Bone for Mahrez just for one game week, and I don't know. There are chances Bone can match Mahrez points this game week. That's not impossible. Mahrez, Foden, Fernandez, Son for this game week. That's nice. Predicted points for your free team. I don't know how I can see the predicted points. Honestly, I didn't thought how many points this free would bring to me, but yeah, I guess if I can get 70, 80, that would be acceptable. But anything more, it's just amazing. Ronaldo and Elanga or Bruno and Broja. Bruno and Broja. I don't know why people are sleeping on Ronaldo. We are not 100% sure Ronaldo is gonna start, and there was a rumor. So with Fernandez, he's playing okay. Yeah, I just prefer Fernandez for the safety. That's why people are having Fernandez, and also people want to have Broja, Kane, and Vegor. So yeah. Foster, me, Tarkovsky, or Pope, me, Bednarek. Pope me, Bednarek, as you can see, I have them in my team. What's your free changes? I didn't make any changes. This is my free, as you can see it right now. Hi, Galibro, goal for Sancho or clean sheet for Maguire? Which situation is more possible? Probably goal for, I would say clean sheet for Maguire, probably. Watford are really bad attacking. Son, Kane, Sterling and Mahrez, who to captain and vice captain? I would captain Kane. If I wasn't to captain Weghorst, I would captain Kane. As you can see, he's my vice captain. Any news about Cornet? Shandijk didn't really help us, so that's the problem. He just said that Cornet is touch and go. Now, whatever that means, we don't know. So I'm not sure with Cornet. I'm trying to see. So we are still 1 hour to go. Don't worry, guys. There is still time to see. Willock or Ramsey. I prefer Ramsey, but if you really want to attack the doubles for Newcastle, they're going to have back-to-back double gamings, then you can go for Willock. Dalot or Southampton defender. I would go for Southampton defender, as you can see. I have the exact same team apart from Bednarek. That's nice, Adil Sheikh. For Willock or Ward-Prowse or Kulusevski. I would go for Ward-Prowse this gaming. Fernandes for Salah. That's okay. I wouldn't sell Salah just for me to buy him next gaming, but it's your option, so you can do that. Pope, Cancelo, me, Maguire, Mahrez, Sterling, Son, Sancho, Ward-Prowse, Kane, Weghorst, Broja, first bench. Broja, first bench. Okay. Yeah, I like your team. Nothing to say about it. Vladimir is pretty much the same as me, just you have Ward-Prowse and Maguire, and I have Broja and Bednarek, right? So I like your team. Should I downgrade me to Peters to fit in Mahrez, Sterling and Fernandes? Not sure about that cannon folder. I mean, I don't know, honestly. Maybe I would, but I'm not sure if Peters is 100% to play both games. Do you think Sancho is a better option than Bruno if they were the same price? What? That doesn't really make sense. I think that Fernandes is the better pick and he's more expensive than Sancho, so that says a lot. If Sancho, if I was to prefer Sancho instead of Fernandes, I would buy him because he's cheaper. But I just have Fernandes for the safety. Now I'm not saying that Sancho is not a great pick. He's a great pick for this game week. I think that he's gonna start and he played amazing in the last game weeks. Antonio and Eduardo, Brian Weghorst, I like that. Isaac, Ronaldo or Kane. Willock or Ward-Prowse, transfer Weghorst team for Jimenez. I wouldn't sell Jimenez, honestly. Probably he's the best captaincy option for the next game week, so I would keep Jimenez. Dalot or Southampton defender. I prefer Southampton defender, as you can see from the screen. Bednarek or Livramento. I have Bednarek, as you can see. Will Brownhill play? Probably, but I wouldn't expect any points from Brownhill. Is there any viable forward besides Pukki under 5.5 millions? Bro, I don't think so, honestly. If we look at the forwards, honestly, there aren't any. Pukki is 5.8. Now, Hwang could be an option. Hwang played amazing against Arsenal yesterday. He almost scored 2 goals. Now, obviously he's maybe gonna be rotation risk a little bit, but he could be a great option at that price, not gonna lie. 5.4 million, so I forgot about him. But yeah, apart from that, not really. Bednarek or Livramento, at the moment I'm with Bednarek just because there are some rumors. I mean, not some rumors, but there are some chances. Perraud is back, so who knows if Livramento is gonna start. That's why I have Bednarek. Sterling plus Fernandes or De Bruyne plus Sancho. I would go for De Bruyne and Sancho, just about, but it's really tough. Why Bruno over Sancho? What's the main reason Sancho been looking better last few games? I mean, Fernandes was also good in the last few games, right? So he scored 10 and 12 points. Now, if you look at Sancho, I know that he looked amazing. Probably he didn't score as many points as Fernandes, right? So he scored 11 and 3 points and 9 in Game Week 25, but Fernandes is on set pieces. That's a bonus. He could be on penalties if Ronaldo is not going to start, so that's why I prefer Fernandes. Now, I don't get me wrong, it's really close. I thought about having Sancho instead of Fernandes, but I just want to go safe, so that's why. And Fernandes is gonna play probably 90 minutes, and whatever Sancho, probably he's not. So I don't know. Transfer ban me for Ben White. No, I wouldn't do that for -4. Also, Arsenal are gonna have a double, and they're gonna play in Game Week 30. Feel like Bruno to Sancho can lead to upgrades in defense, such as Maguire plus Bednarek as third and fourth defender. That's true, but they will be on my bench, so I'm not sure if that's worth it. Yes, I'm gonna have Maguire and Bednarek on my bench, but honestly, I really want to have Bednarek in the first 11, so I don't know. What is about putting in Walker over Cancelo so I can fit Son, Mahrez, Sterling, and Fernandes? Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. I don't have anything to argue about that. Cancelo is obviously the better pick than Walker, but if you can afford then Son, Mahrez, Sterling, and Fernandes, probably that's the better decision. But yeah, is Foden available? Yeah, Foden is available, but if he's gonna start, I'm not sure. Also guys, please consider leaving a like or subscribe to this channel if you're new around here. It would be really helpful for me and it means a lot. Thank you so much for your incredible support this game week. Okay, so let's talk FPL Andy. He has Teles in his team and he has Sancho, so I wouldn't go for Teles honestly. Surely Livramento keeps his spot. Yeah, probably, but I don't want to take the risk because as you can see I have a really bad bench, so I can't afford any doubts. I have already some doubts with Mahrez and Sterling. I can't afford also another doubt with Livramento. Hi James Momon. World Proud of Broya. As you can see I prefer Broya, Desai, Foster with me and Tarkovsky, or Pope with Livramento and me. I prefer the second one, as you can see from my screen. I just think that Pope is a better pick than having both me and Tarkovsky, but it's really close. Ramsdale to Pope for -4, definitely not. I wouldn't do that. You don't need to sell your Arsenal players. They're gonna double in Game Week 29. They're gonna play in Game Week 30, so they are just FPL dream. I mean, that's why I bought 3 players from Arsenal last Game Week to keep them until Game Week 30 at least. If you had to have only one, would you choose Son or Kane? Probably Kane, but it's really close just because of the penalties. Livramento or Anuary for this game week, for sure Livramento. Reguilon to me, great. Ramsey and Bowen to Son for -8. It is worth it. Honestly, I wouldn't sell Bowen if you're not free in this game week. He's a good option. I have him in my team also. I wouldn't sell Bowen, I think. But I understand Son is gonna have a double in the future, so it could work out for you. Reguilon, you need to sell him, I think. So Reguilon to me looks okay. Great. Ramsey looks also okay. I'm just not sure about Bowen to Son. But I guess you can do that if you're happy with that long term. Mahrez and Sterling or De Bruyne and Ward-Prowse. As you can see, I have Mahrez and Sterling. I'm worried Mahrez or Sterling won't start. Yeah, I mean, if one is gonna start, at least I'm gonna be happy, honestly. And the other one is gonna get some minutes. Who's on Man City's pens? Mahrez. So Riyad Mahrez is the penalty taker from City. That's why everyone is gonna have Mahrez on their feeds. What about Gundogan? No one said anything about him. He would be great differential over Mahrez. Yeah, but the thing, Vladimir, is, I mean, Mahrez offers a different dimension to Man City. I mean, he's more attacking than Gundogan. I know that Gundogan scored so many goals last season and he's getting in some good attacking positions, but if I was to choose again between Gundogan and Mahrez any day, I would pick Mahrez. He's also on penalties, so Watkins or Coutinho, definitely Coutinho. Because Watkins, we don't know if he's gonna start all the games. Hi Dennis, how are you? Back to the stream again, and I am also free hitting this game week. Team are also the same for everyone this game week. Yeah, I mean, teams are gonna be, this is the template for Game Week 27, but it is template for a reason. We can't pick players from Liverpool, Arsenal and Chelsea because they're not going to play, so that's why we need to have 3 players from City, we need to have 3 players from Burnley, 2 from Spurs, so it's pretty easy to make a free for this game week. Just waiting for some Southampton early news. Yeah, hopefully we can get that. Mahrez on pens if on the pitch. Yeah, and Mahrez also played 20 minutes last gaming, so that doesn't mean he's gonna start this gaming, but I think that the chances are okay that Mahrez is gonna start this gaming. And also they don't play in the Champions League, they are already qualified, so yeah. Are you playing Freed? Yes, Apple, but you were here from the beginning, so you know that I'm playing my Freed. Cresswell or Cody? For this gaming, probably Cresswell. For more attack interest. Sterling and Ward-Prowse or Foden and Sancho. Sterling and Ward-Prowse, I think. I'm just not sure about Foden, Jack. Who are City's main starting attack and mids? Rodri, Bernardo, Kevin De Bruyne, Foden, Sterling, and who? Mahrez, probably. I think that they are gonna play Mahrez, Foden, and Sterling. But that's just my opinion. I think that Kevin De Bruyne is gonna start also, and Rodri, and then it's between Bernardo and Gundogan. Saka to Son and Williams to which defender for -4? I'm not sure if I would sell Saka, but you can do that. And Williams to which defender for -4? For an Aston Villa defender, Digne or Cash, or for Wolverhampton defender, Semedo or Cody or Anuary or Kilman. So these are the options. Or if you want to target this double gaming, then go for me. When Mahrez isn't playing, is the penalty taker Sterling on De Bruyne? Sterling is taking some penalties. Raheem Sterling honestly is taking penalties really bad, so I'm not sure. I don't know why he's still on penalties when Mahrez is not playing, and I just think that yeah, Sterling could be on penalties when Mahrez is not playing, so that's another thing. But Kevin De Bruyne can step up anytime to take one. I'm pretty sure about that. King to Broya, Kufal to Digne done. That's amazing, Armand. Those transfers look good. Next game I might bring in Lukaku for Ronaldo. Amazing. I mean, Lukaku was really bad, so I'm not sure if I would buy Lukaku, but who knows. Rafinha or Broya? Probably Broya. Yeah, Rafinha is playing Spurs, so probably Broya. Much support. Hi Boca21, thank you so much for joining. I had Pope and Son. -8, nice. Rafinha or Broya? Broya. Sterling hooked early against Spurs. Do you think he starts? Hooked early? I mean, he's not injured. I don't think that he's injured, so I think that he starts, but who knows. Why captain Weghorst over Son? Because I prefer to captain a double gaming player, so that's the only reason. I'm not saying that Son can easily outscore Weghorst, but I'm just, that's how I play the game. I prefer having 2 fixtures instead of 1. The chances for him to score are better, obviously, because he's gonna play twice. But yeah, Son is also a good option. Yeah, I like your team, Nigel Fernandez. Is Bruno a must? He's not a must, but honestly, I would have Sancho or Fernandez instead of Ward-Prowse if you can afford that, because they're gonna play against Watford, one of the worst sides in the Premier League. So yeah, I know Southampton are gonna play against Norwich, but still, Rafinha starting probably. I don't see a good reason why Rafinha wouldn't start, but I still prefer Broya. I may be gonna wildcard gaming 28. Yeah, wildcard gaming 28 is gonna be a popular strategy. So guys, if you want me to make some wildcard drafts next week, I'm gonna do that, because I think that some people are gonna try to wildcard in gaming 28. My hair is not staying. Best free team. Thank you so much, Suleiman Ali. I mean, it's a pretty template one, so everyone is gonna have more or the same this team. Maguire or Bednarek? If I was to choose, probably Maguire, but yeah, he's more expensive. Why do you have a vibe on? I don't know what's that. Vibe on. I don't know the Predator what that means, but yeah. Start Coutinho or Mopé. Probably I would start Coutinho. Cristiano Ronaldo will show this game week. Probably. Who knows? I don't really care about what Ronaldo is gonna do this game week, honestly. But yeah. Hopefully for you guys he's gonna do okay because he was really bad in the last game weeks. With Reguilon start, I'm not sure Danny 7 what to say about that. I wouldn't go for Reguilon honestly. But yeah, my transfer have been good. Recently I bought in Vegas for Mopé, which went well. Yeah, that was amazing. I have 2 free hits still, so would you wildcard give me 28? I don't know. My strategy was always to bench boosting gaming 36, so that's why I'm keeping my wildcard for the later. Fernandez or Sancho? I prefer Fernandez as you can see from the screen, but Sancho is a great option too. Let's see if we can get some news. If there is anything else. Also, please consider leaving a like. Let's try to get to 50 likes, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Fantastic team. You're definitely gonna score some massive points. Thank you so much, Apple. Really appreciate it. Hopefully that's gonna be the case. And also good luck everyone this game week. I have to, okay. Yeah. Ram pam 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 param. Why the free hit this week and not next week? And then wildcard in gaming 29. Because I have 6 players from Arsenal and Liverpool, so I have 6 players who are gonna blank this game week. That was always my strategy. And I have a really good. I took a minus 16 last game week, so I'm really good prepared for gaming 28 and 29 and gaming 30. So that's why I'm fitting gaming 27. Pope or Ederson, for sure Pope is the better one. Stefan. Dinies, Semedo or Livramento. For long term, probably Semedo, I would say. For this gimmick, probably Dinie. Foster plus me plus Tarkovsky. I don't know if that's worth it, honestly, side, but maybe, but yeah. I read somewhere Sterling might not play because he didn't play well against Spurs. Not sure how far it is true. I'm not sure, but I think that Sterling played okay in the last game, so I don't see a good reason for them to bench Sterling. I think that it's gonna be it's a must-win game for Man City if they want to win the title, right? So I just think that yeah, I'm not sure if Sterling is gonna start, but this is how I'm playing. I'm taking the risk. Which Manatee defender to go for? Probably Maguire, Reguilon, replacement, Cody, Livramento, Cresswell, me, or who? If you want to buy a defender from Burnley, you can buy me, but I don't know if you want them long term. So if you don't want them long term, probably I would go for Cody. No problem, Leandro Cal. It's just my strategy. I'm gonna have a good team for gaming 30. I'm gonna free my second free in gaming 33, and then prepare with wildcard and bench boosting gaming 36. Grealish is back as well. Yeah, but are they gonna rush them? Grealish and Jesus? I'm not sure. But obviously anything can happen with Pep Guardiola. So I wouldn't be surprised if Sterling is gonna be on the bench. But if he's gonna be on the bench, he's not gonna play any minutes. That's the question. Because even if Sterling is gonna play 30 minutes, that's fine for me. The strategy why people will get wildcard in gaming 28 because probably Chelsea are gonna have a double gaming. It's not announced yet, but probably they are gonna have one. So that way you can have 3 Chelsea players, you can have Arsenal players, Wolverhampton players. I don't know. You can really change your team for the upcoming gamings, and you can even bench boosting gaming 29 if you want to. So that's why wildcard gaming 28 could be a nice decision. But for me, it's not because I have a good team for this period. Livramento, Pero, I would pick Walker Peters from those three. Is this your lock team? At the moment, yes. I think that this is my lock team. If we find out anything else, maybe I don't know if Livramento is gonna start. Maybe I can go for him, but I'm not sure. And I can that way I can upgrade. I can't upgrade anyway anything, so it doesn't really matter. Um, what do you think about Newcastle midfielders? I like Willock. I like Fraser. I for the double game mix, I think that they are okay, but not for this the game mix. It is better to go for Burnley fullback or center back. The thing with Roberts is Lautan is on the bench, so that's the thing. There is a risk if you go for Roberts or Peters because there is a chance maybe they're not gonna play both games. And with Tarkovsky and me, they're gonna play both games 90 minutes. So that's the thing with. That's why I prefer a center back from Burnley and not a fullback. But yeah, usually having a fullback is better because they are more advanced on the pitch. But with Tarkovsky and me, they have some attacking threat also from the corners and from set pieces. Weghorst 3 goals, that would be amazing. Warprouse and Son -4, Captain Bruno. If you had Son, I would captain Son, I think, instead of Bruno. But it's really tough. Bruno is also a good option. You think Cody best long-term replacement for Reguilon? Yeah, I prefer Semedo from Wolverhampton if you have enough cash to buy him. But if not, Wolverhampton defender is a really good option, I think. Wolverhampton defender or Arsenal defender, it doesn't really matter. You can buy Ben White if you want to. But Wolverhampton are a really good defense, and I just think that people at some time are forgetting that. They are the second best defense in the Premier League after Man City, I think. So they are really good. Okay, he's doing free gaming 28 and 20, 30 and wildcard 31, 32 to remove that with a decent option. Yeah, I mean you're targeting the blank gaming 30 and the double 28 with your frees. That's decent. If you don't have a good squad who's gonna play in gaming 30, that's okay. And then you can wildcard in gaming 31 and 32 and prepare for double gaming 36. So it's okay, Cryptomaniac. What do you think about Willock for Cornet? I would keep Cornet at the moment because yeah, there is a risk he's not gonna play. But if you have Cornet, I would keep him at least for this double gaming and then see, and then you can sell him for Willock, sure, if you want. If you only had one free, would you still free this week? Yes, because I have 6 players from Arsenal and Liverpool. Now you need to consider that I knew before this gaming that I was going to free it this gaming. So if I had just one free, maybe I wouldn't take a -16 last gaming to buy 3 players from Arsenal and 3 players from Liverpool. So if I had just one free, I wouldn't free this gaming. But yeah, you understand the idea. So my team was prepared to free it for gaming 27. So yeah. Boca21, thank you so much. Another donation. Thank you guys really much. I mean, it means a lot to me. My second ever donation, Mane or Son for long term. I prefer Hyun-Min Son. Now, I don't know if I need to explain myself why I prefer Son. The thing is, you're gonna have Salah in your team, you're gonna have Trent Alexander-Arnold, and I think that Robertson and Jota are better picks than Mane. Now, Mane is an unbelievable player. I'm a Liverpool fan, so I really like him, but I just think that he's too expensive. And yeah, Son is much more cheaper. He's gonna double also, and yeah, I just prefer Son. Easy as that. Thank you again for your donation. It really means a lot to me. Yeah, thanks again. I can't express my uh, satisfaction to you guys. So yeah, it really means a lot. What do you think of Eduardo and Antonio to Weghorst and Broya for -4 setup getting in Wolves player next week? To set, yeah, I like that Isaac Silverstone. Podence instead of Warprouse. For this gaming, I wouldn't go for Podence. I prefer Warprouse for this gaming. Mope or Adams? I prefer Che Adams. What do you think of Eduardo and Antonio to Weghorst and Broja for -4 to set up getting in Wolves players next week? What do you think of Eduardo and Antonio to Weghorst? Yeah, I answered your question. Silverstone, I like that. I like Antonio and Eduardo to Weghorst and Broja. That's amazing. Hi, Gifson. Would you do me, Tarkovsky? Okay, that sounds a little bit funny. And Foster over Maguire, me, and Pope. If that allows me to do Bruno over Sancho. Wouldn't have a bench though. No, I think that I would have Pope still. Me or Walker Peters. For sure me, he's gonna double. Shurendra. Zaha or Sancho for this week? For sure Sancho. What do you think if I do not select Man United players for this game week? I don't think anything. I mean, you can select what players you want. I'm not forcing anyone to buy United players. United are playing not that great at the moment. I'm a Liverpool fan. I hate Man United, but still they're gonna play against Watford at home. So I think that having Fernandes or Sancho is the best option you can have for a Fred. Now, I'm not judging you. If you don't have a Man United player, I understand. You can go for Zaha if you want to, but I just think that Sancho is the better pick. Nutanon. Best Ben White replacement. Honey Badger, I don't think that I would replace Ben White, honestly, but if you really want to, I mean, I wouldn't replace him in the first place, but you can buy Wolverhampton Defender, or if you want to target this double game, you can buy me or Tarkovsky or Luca Digne. Please answer my question, bro. Yeah, I'm trying, Armand. Trust me, I'm trying to answer all the questions, but it's not that easy. My team is De Gea, Ramsdale, Cancelo, Digne, Reguilon, Dalot, Trent, Bowen, Olise, Trossard. Yeah, I saw your team already. So if you had this team with 2 free hits, wildcard, and bench boost, what's you... Digne, Reguilon, Dalot. Okay, so Trent is not playing. Salah 2, 3... So 3 players are not playing for your team, right? Yeah, I wouldn't do anything with your team, honestly. If you have 2 free transfer, then yeah, you can do it, but I wouldn't use my free. You have a really nice team for this gaming. Arman, Son, KDB or Bruno? That's a really tough question. I would... I mean, I guess you're not on a free, so... I think that I would go for Son, because he's gonna double also, if I'm not wrong. In 29, right? So Spurs against United and Brighton. So yeah, I would go for Son between De Bruyne and Fernandes, because I think that he's the better pick long term. I appreciate your advice. Thank you so much, Boca21. I really appreciate your support here, and then that you guys are here on the stream. It really means a lot to me. And I'm really excited to be here. Me and Walker Peters, or me and Tarkovsky. You need to have 3 players from Burnley. Okay, I'm not sure if you're free hitting. If you're free hitting, you need to have 3 players from Burnley for the double game week. If not, maybe me and Walker Peters. I have Sterling, Mahrez, Son, and Ward-Prowse, Fred in subs. Would you recommend to remove Broja and play 5-man mid if I can upgrade Fred to another player? No, I think that you should play with Broja. No, if you have Fred, that's okay. I think as a sub, now, yeah, there is a chance maybe you can have a Marte there also if you have enough cash, but I prefer Broja. Kevin De Bruyne, Foden, or Mahrez, Sterling. I think that Mahrez, Sterling, just because I think that Mahrez would be 100% in any of my free drafts, so that's why I prefer Mahrez, Sterling. Leandro Cal, I asked your question before. I think that I would go for Son instead of De Bruyne and Bruno, just because I think that he's the best player long term. He's the better player long term. He's gonna double also, so that's why I would go for Son. Also, the fixture is the best one against Leeds. Is 10 player enough with 3 Liverpool players on the bench and Ben White? I think that yes. Now, it depends how you want to play it. Usually, if you don't want to free it in a blank gaming, usually having 9 or 10 players is enough. Now, your players are great because they're gonna double in gaming 29, right? Arsenal, Liverpool, so you're gonna get this fixture in the future. So I think that's okay. I will need just one of Son, Kane. Which one should I? I would go for Kane just for the penalties, but it's really tough. High user Bruno Walker and Kulusevski or Mahrez, Walker, Peters, and Sancho. Mahrez, Walker, Peters, and Sancho for me sounds better, but yeah, that's just my opinion. Ronaldo or Kane, I prefer Kane. Do you know if Gray is playing this week? Honestly, I don't know, but I can search. I mean, obviously Gray is playing against City, so it's not an easy fixture, right? Let's see if I can see something. Doucouré and Gray are both in training with us now and in the squad. It's whenever they start is an issue for me. Okay, so Gray, I'm not sure if Gray is gonna play, but he's fit. So I'm not sure if he's gonna start, but he's gonna play for sure. That's what Frank Lampard said. Yeah, so Aziz Khaled Gray is playing now. Lampard just said that he doesn't know if he's gonna start him or not, but he's back in training, so he's fit. Cody Kilmar or Anuary, probably I would go for Cody. Yeah, my team is good, bro. I was asking more what to do long term with chips. Yeah, you have so many opportunities. You can wildcard in Gaming 34, bench boost Gaming 36. You can use your free in Gaming 33 for the double Gameweek. And also, if you have a good team in Gaming 30, if you don't have a good team in Gaming 30, you can free there. Or if not, you can free in Gaming 28 and 29 for more double Gaming players. Thanks, mate. I really appreciate it. It's 5 a.m. here in Australia. Okay, so you're from Australia. That's amazing. I know FPL there and FPL Inzaghi are also FPL content creators from Australia. If you want to check them out, if you don't know them already. So I know that it's really hard for you to catch up with this time lapse zone. So thank you again for being here. Really appreciated. Do you know if Gray is playing? Yeah, I answered that. Ronaldo or Kane? Kane. Is Peters from Burnley is a risk? I mean, I'm not sure honestly about Peters because I don't know if I'm not wrong. Lowton can play also as a left back and also as a right back, but please correct me, guys, if I'm wrong. Now he didn't play in the last game, so yeah. But Peters, he looks like he's nailed, but I don't know. I'm just not sure. I just prefer me. Oh, sorry. So I'm not gonna. Should I sell Gray for Willock? Newcastle are gonna play against Brentford, right? So that's a nice fixture. You're gonna get also 2 extra fixture in the future, so that could be okay. 54 likes and counting. Thank you so much, guys, for liking this stream. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe if you're new around here and if you enjoyed my content. Even though you support Liverpool, I still like you, bro. Thank you so much, Arman. Yeah, I know you're supporting Man United, so we are gonna be enemies, but still, it's a game. I'm going for Walker Peters in place of Reguilon. Yeah, that's okay. Sasha. Hi from Kiev, Ukraine, mate. Are you free eating? Sorry to hear about that, Dimitromac. Hopefully you're alright and you're safe. I don't know. I don't understand really what's happening. It's just really a crazy period there. So hopefully you're gonna be safe. It's just terrifying. Yeah, I'm free eating. This is my free team at the moment. Saur Sanchez. I prefer Jose Sa. Hello, mate. Nice content as always. Fernandez to Son, Bond to James or Prowse, or Dennis to Weghorst. 1 free transfer. So what to do? I wouldn't sell Fernandez for this gaming for sure. As you can see, he's in my free team. I think that I would do Dennis to Weghorst, honestly. Zayat Khan. I literally have the same team as you. Just instead of Bruno, I have Ward-Prowse, and instead of Benarek, I have Livramento. Would you recommend any change? I don't know. It's not that hard to make a free team for this gaming. Honestly, it's pretty much template. So if you picked WordPress and Livramento, you have your reasons. It's not there isn't a right or wrong. Maybe you're gonna score more points than me. Maybe I'm gonna score more points than you. It's not. It's really hard to predict those things. But this is how I'm lining up at the moment with my fleet now. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's see. But yeah, I like your team also. Expecting Russians army to attack tonight, going to bomb shelter soon. That's really sad to hear, Dimitri Mac. Honestly, I feel really bad for you. What can I say? It's just a crazy situation. Hopefully you're gonna be alright. Hopefully this war stuff can stop already. It's not necessary. It's just insane. Thanks, man, for advice, man. We'll go for Willock instead of Grey. No problem. I'm not forcing you to do that. I just think that Willock is a good option long term. At least for that price, he's gonna have 2 double gimmicks back to back. Should I sell Eduard for Vegas and start 10 players or transfer out Ben Saka? Ben White, Saka for defender midfielder. I would sell Eduard for Vegas and keep White and Saka, honestly. Is Cornet risk pick at the moment? Yes, it is, because we are not 100% sure that he's gonna start. So that's the problem with Cornet. What about Cornet? Yeah, I just said it before. We don't know if he's gonna start. Shandai just said that he's touch and go. He's saying that for any from when any player has an injury. So whatever that means, we don't know. That's his. But if you have Cornet, I would keep him. Uh, Thanks once again, Dennis. You're a legend. Thank you so much, Zayad Khan. No problem. You're the legend, guys. 57 people on the stream. Really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Your support really means a lot. So thanks again for being here with me on this stream. Doing Tierney, Saka, King to me, Willock, Vegors for -8 thoughts. Uh, I wouldn't sell Tierney and Saka on a 3 handsome goals, but I think that I said it already for you this stream 2 times. But it's your decision, so you can do that. I like Vegors than me for this double gaming, but long term, I much rather have Tierney and Saka, honestly. But King to Vegors sounds good. Play Livra or Maguire. I would play Maguire if you have him. Okay, so let's see. We are 20 minutes almost to the deadline, so it should be. We should find out something maybe. My team is quite similar to yours. If you're treating, I think that all of our teams are pretty similar. Do you think that Bruno will play? I think that he's gonna play, yes. But yeah, I can't guarantee you that 100%. I'm just sorry, guys. I'm just trying to see if there are some news. Now, Mahrez or Sterling? Mahrez. Mahrez is 100% locked in my fleet, so that's why I prefer him. He's on penalties. I'm expecting him to play. Now I can't guarantee you that he's gonna play, but at least I'm expecting him to. Now I just want to see if so Pope is 5.4. If I'm going for Forster, uh, Forster from Southampton, he's 4.4. So I'm saving 1 million. Uh, I'm saving 1 million here, and I can have Tarkovsky. So that's the question. What would you do, guys, in my situation? Foster and Tarkovsky, or also that would give me a bench player. So that's the thing. I'm gonna play with me, Cancelo, Tarkovsky, and I'm gonna have Bednarek also my first sub, which is okay. De Gea, Cancelo, me, Cody, Walker Peters, Tsimikas, Fernandes, Mahrez, Sterling, Son, Cornet, Broya, Vego, Swang. That's a nice team. I would have Kane honestly on my free team, but this is your decision. Hi average FPL guy, thanks for joining. Gone with triple Southampton defense for my free. I'm all in. Good luck with that. I would go for at least one defender from Burnley, honestly, 3 players from Burnley, but yeah. Good luck with that. How should I line up my subs? Foster, Fred, Cucurella, Dyer. Cucurella is gonna play against Villa, right? So I think that I would play Cucurella instead of Fred, honestly. But yeah, and after that, Fred, it's really tough. My other 2 defenders are from Burnley. Oh, okay, average FPL guy, that's okay. I guess you're not playing with 5 defenders, right? Anyway, so Pookie and Sargent are 2 deadline players. Norwich have deadline. Yeah, are good those players, but I wouldn't target any Star Bednarek or Livramento. Probably Bednarek. But it's really tough. I'm just trying to see if we can find out anything about Is Pope essential or should I use the money to buy Fernandes? That's what I'm trying to see. I'm just trying to decide if I want to go for Pope or it's okay to go for Tarkovsky and me, but I'm not sure honestly. I have minus 1.1 million in the bank when copying your free team. Sorry for that. I mean, maybe you don't have the same team value as mine, so that's why you can afford it, but you can go for other players. You can buy Sancho instead of Fernandes and you have 1 million in the bank. What about Kulusevski? I think that he's a good player. He looked great for Spurs, but I just prefer having Son and Kane. He's a good differential, David. Yeah, he's a good differential, but I would have Son and Kane from Spurs. Now I'm not sure what to do. What would you do, guys, in my place? It is worth to go for Tarkovsky instead of me. That's my question. This is my basic team. Now I can buy Maguire also if I want to. I can buy here I have same squad except Gilmore. I have Kulusevski. Yeah, so you have more money than me if that's the case. I couldn't afford anyone else than Gilmore, so that's why I have him. Have you changed your team? No, I didn't change my team. I'm just thinking about some options. Mid-price forwards to grab for the next game week. Probably Jimenez is the best one. Che Adams, Broya, Saint Maximan could be a good one. Back-to-back double game weeks in the future for Newcastle. And Hwang Hee-chan could be a nice option. Let's see if he's gonna start all the games. Would you go for Foden or Sancho? I prefer Sancho honestly, and he's a little bit much more less risk rotation Sancho. So yeah, I prefer Sancho, Brian. Foster is nailed at least, but if Burnley don't keep a clean sheet, Pope has save potential. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't. Bednarek is also nailed, so I can. I'm not. That's not the problem that Bednarek or Foster. Both of them are gonna play, I think. But yeah, probably Pope is the way to go. But I'm just trying to think if I can do anything else and if it's worth it to upgrade my bench. Now I'm not sure. Because if I'm going to Foster in goal, I can buy Tarkovsky instead of Johnson, and I'm gonna have a good bench player in Bednarek, but I'm not sure if I need it, honestly. How likely is Ravento to start? I don't know. I'm expecting him to start, but there is a risk. That's why I wouldn't take the risk. That's why I have Bednarek. Foster is nailed. Okay, let's see. Hopefully we can get some news about Southampton, but I don't see anything. Um, I think that this is the team I'm gonna go with. Now, I can upgrade Tarkovsky. If I want to, I can upgrade me to Tarkovsky and downgrade uh, Johnson or Amarte to Tsimikas. So I can buy Tarkovsky if I want to. Now I'm not sure if I want to do that. Should I use Frit? Emery, it depends. If you didn't thought already about using your Frit, I don't think that you should use it because there are all only 15 minutes till deadline. So if you didn't thought about using your Frit earlier, I think that you don't need to use it. Hi Michael Parks, thank you so much. Your team is perfect. Yeah, I mean it is template, but I think that's okay. Now I'm taking some risk because my bench is really bad. Amarte, honestly, I don't mind Amarte playing if Sterling misses out completely. So yeah, it is what it is, and I just can't see both of them, Mahrez and Sterling, not playing any minutes to Johnson's to came in from my bench. So that's why I'm going with such a weak bench. But yeah, I'm taking the risk. It is what it is. It is good to -4 and bring in me. Any Southampton team news? I don't know. I didn't see any team news, but yeah, Shaw or Teles, that's really tough. I wouldn't go for anyone, honestly, just because I don't know if Shaw is gonna start or if Alex Teles is gonna start. Why are people doing me to Tarkovsky? I'm not sure. Who is doing me to Tarkovsky? It's a 50. You can use the coin flip if you don't know who to pick between me and Tarkovsky. They are almost the same. Uh, what are you leaning towards, Foster and double Burnley defense or Pope and one Burnley defender and the United Ocean defender? As you can see, this is how I'm lining up at the moment. But yeah, Aaron Lennon or Richarlison, Everton. Thanks you, sir. Hi Matthew. Richarlison for a free. Uh, Probably I would go for Lennon on a free because he has a double gaming. Anytime continues, Livra benched. What? Where you said that? When you saw that? Guys, if you're dropping here some news about someone getting benched, please let us know your source to check out if that's reliable. At least I went risky me and Che Adams in for Enury and Eduard -4. Wish me luck. Good luck, Simon Clips. Good luck, all of you. Because me scored the other day. People saying he's a worse option now. Yeah, that's the thing. Some are thinking that just Ben Me scored the last gaming, so now it's time for Tarkovsky to score, right? So Ben Me can't score anyway, which is totally wrong mind thinking. But yeah, I understand that. It's gambling at least, so yeah. Should I swap Livramento for Benarek? Really unsure. That's why I swapped Livramento to Bednarek, because I think that he's more safe to play Bednarek. Any defender from Burnley to bring in, it is worth for -4. I don't know if it's worth for -4, because maybe you have defenders who are gonna double in the future. And the thing is, you don't want Burnley players long term, right? So you need to consider that. What are your future strategies? For this game, yes, looks okay, but long term, I don't know. We are 10 minutes till the deadline. Uh, FPL mate said Tarkovsky has a bigger forehead. That's why he's bad. Yeah, I mean, in the last season, Tarkovsky was a better goal threat than Ben Mee. He scored more goals than me, but this season Ben Mee scored more goals than Tarkovsky, so that's why I picked him. Now about the goal threat, both of them are really close together. So yeah, any defender from Burnley. Okay, I wrote that. 62 likes. Thank you so much, guys, for liking the stream. Really appreciated. Yeah, I have James Ward-Prowse, and Sancho instead of Fernandes. No Broya. Yeah, I think that James Ward-Prowse is a good option. Sancho is also a good option instead of Fernandes. This is just how my preferences are with Fernandes and Broya, but your picks are just the same, the same as mine. Are not bad, are not worse, obviously. So I like that. Who is your captain pick? My captain is gonna be Vegors, because he's gonna have a double gaming. So yeah, really excited to captain a double gaming player. Now, yeah, obviously, I'm pretty sure that Sterling, Son, Fernandes, or Kane, at least one of them is gonna outscore Vegors, but I don't know which one. So that's why I'm gonna captain Vegors. Yes, I have Tarkovsky instead of me. Okay, yeah, both of them are great. Dennis, I've got rid of my mate Tony. I wish him speedy recovery, and I will see him in Game Week 30. Yeah, okay. I don't know really how bad his injury is, so how many games he's gonna miss. I thought that Tony is fit, honestly. I will captain Coutinho. Good luck to you. Hitesh Gewali, I really hope that is gonna pay off. I have triple Burnley, Tarkovsky, Pope, Weghorst. Really nice, amazing Apple. That's an amazing triple up, in my opinion. Doop, doop, doop. Okay, so no news about Southampton. That's not great. Sterling in for Foden for -4. No, if you have Foden, probably I wouldn't take the -4 to buy Sterling. I mean, Foden is the best. I think that Foden is a better pick than Sterling long term. I'm just buying Sterling just because I'm on a free, so I want to take some risk. Did you free it? Yeah, this is a free team, Jackie Packy. Thanks for all the streams. It's like you're a full-time YouTuber now. All the best to you and the chat. Thanks so much, Michael Park. So no, guys, I'm not a full-time YouTuber, so sorry if I this week, for example, I didn't make a watch list because I think that there wasn't necessary. So I'm not a full-time YouTuber. It's not that easy for me to make videos every gaming, but I'm trying to make videos that can actually help you, like a free team for Gaming 27. I'm gonna make a wildcard draft for Gaming 28, so that's what I'm trying to do. I have my race. Should I get Sterling and Sancho or Fernandes and Foden? You don't need to buy Fernandes if you don't have him already, just for one gaming. If you're on a free, Usman, I would have Sterling and Sancho. When would you wildcard? Probably in Gaming 34 or anyway after Gaming 30. Hello Sancho, Mahrez, Sterling in for Foden for -4. I don't think that I would do that. Christopher, Captain on Vegors. Good luck, Michael Parks. Good luck to all of you guys in this Gaming 27. Hi Milo, thanks for joining. I'm not free eating and I need a defender less than 4.9 millions. It depends what you're looking for, because if I don't know how many chips you have available, how you want to go for in Gaming 30, I don't know which defender would be okay for you, but Arsenal defenders, Wolverhampton defenders, Villa defenders are good for you. If you want to target this gaming, you can buy a Burnley defender, but I'm not sure if you want them long term. Is Cancelo a good captain option? He is, if you don't have any Burnley players or any Spurs player, I guess. But yeah, he's not the best captaincy option, I think, Cancelo. Hi Vino Vincent, David De Gea, Cancelo, Laporte, Livra, Bowen, Son, Coutinho, Weghorst, Broja, Dennis. Man, your videos are incredibly helpful, don't stress at all. Thank you so much, really appreciated. Yeah, I like your team, Vino Vincent, honestly. You have Broja, amazing. Hi Todorus, Livramento, or I prefer Walker Peters. Shaw, Bednarek, I prefer Bednarek just because I don't know if Shaw is gonna start. 5 minutes left, guys. Make your transfer. Yeah, make your transfer. Make sure you don't forget to activate your feed if you don't activate it already. Is wildcarding next week a good idea? Yes, it is, but for me, for my team, it's not. So it depends on how your team is looking like. Who is better in heading or tapping set piece corner in the net, Livramento or Bednarek? Bednarek is well known for scoring headers from corners. Also, Bednarek is known for getting red cards, but hopefully he's not gonna get the red card this gaming. Livra or Maguire? I prefer Maguire. Stone, Sterling, Fernandez, or Stone, Sterling, Mario Sanchez? In one option you have 3 players and in one you have 4, so I prefer Son, Sterling, Mahrez, and Sancho, I think. Thanks, mate. With Livra be bench? I'm not sure. I'm trying to see anything, but I don't know. There is a chance, there is a risk with Livramento, but I don't want to make you don't buy Livramento just because I'm saying, and maybe he's gonna play, so yeah. Yeah, let's see if there is anything, but I need to make sure my team is locked in. Okay. So my captain is gonna be Weghorst, my vice captain Kane, Amartey first on the bench, Johnson, Gilmore, me, Weghorst, Pope, okay, Bednarek, Cancelo. Yeah, this is my team. Probably not gonna change it. I'm not gonna panic right now. Hahaha. If you forget to hit the free button, it will just be a -40, not the end of the world. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I know, I just saw on Twitter that someone said to not forget to use to hit the button, because yeah, I guess if here says free active, I'm safe, right? So just don't forget to activate the free if you're freeing. It's mad how you have this team and this team value. I don't know. It's 103.7 millions. Yeah, other people have better team value than me for sure. I'm playing only with 10 players. That's not the end of the world, honestly. Vino Vincent. Probably in Gaming 30, I'm gonna play with 9 or 10 myself. Me or Tarkovsky? I prefer me, as you can see, but if you don't know who to pick, you better flip the coin. It's really close between those. Jamela. Good luck, guys. Good luck, Broxy build, and good luck to everyone. I have the exact team as you, apart from the sub goalkeeper. Yeah, maybe I should maybe I should buy another goalkeeper, right? I don't know. It doesn't really matter anyway, but let's buy. I don't know really who's this guy, but yeah. Let's go with Matthews from Crystal Palace. Okay, so I have a second goalkeeper who's not gonna play anyway. Yay. um, West Hampton defender, Walker Peters, probably. I have Gun, a sub goalkeeper for me. Yeah, I don't have enough money to have Gun. All the best guys. So make sure your team is set up. For this Double Gameweek, we should be locked in any moment. Okay, so yeah, I picked just because I like the name. Yeah, a really interesting name. I did a -4 to bring in me for January. Nice, good luck. Made the change. Bednarek in Livramento out. Nice, good luck. Good luck, guys. If you're going out, please consider leaving a like on your way out. Hello, I'm from Thailand. Thanks for joining, really appreciated. So yeah, we should be locked in, right? Yes, we are locked in. This was my team for this gaming. Hopefully I can get finally a green arrow. Yeah, time's up. Matthews to get a clean sheet plus 3 bonus points. Yeah, I don't know honestly who's this guy, but who knows. Okay. Will you be there till lineups? Yeah, guys. So if you want to stay here, I think that I'm gonna stay here 1/2 an hour to chill up a little bit, and yeah, I'm gonna stay here a little bit. 65 likes. Maybe we can get to 17 till this stream is gonna be out. We have a new subscriber. I think that I missed him. Sorry, One Key from Thailand. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. Really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Yeah, maybe I missed some subscribers. Sorry, I didn't hear that. Good luck, Dennis. I have the exact same team apart from Cancelo. Got Walker instead. Hope I don't regret that. Yeah, I think that you're pretty safe with Walker, but who knows what can happen with Pep's roulette. Yeah. Really excited with this period of FPL, honestly. I took a -16 last gaming, and yeah, it worked out okay. I got just a small red arrow, so I'm really happy. Now only the difference is Bruno versus Ward-Prowse in our teams. Rest, everything is the same. Okay, good luck, Nigel Fernandez. Have Livramento and Sanchez. Hopefully Sargent score and Livramento gets to assist. Probably impossible. Who knows? It's football. Everything is possible. Maybe Livramento is gonna score too. For you, Walker has an USL ban, so he should start. Yeah, that's my thinking too. He's banned from UEFA Champions League, so that's why I think that he should start. Now, City are not gonna play in the Champions League, if I'm not wrong, next week. So it doesn't really matter, but they're gonna play in the FA Cup against a really bad side. So Walker should be fine for this gaming. Yeah. Do you think Mahrez start? Yes, I mean I pick Mahrez because I think that he's gonna start, but yeah, it's of course I'm concerned about it. But yeah, he played just 20 minutes last gaming. Now that doesn't mean he's gonna start this gaming, but I think that there are some chances. Popo, Weghorst, captain. Weghorst is my captain. Now the deadline is over, so you can't do anything now. As you can see, this was my team for this gaming. Feels fun to finally use a chip. I haven't used one for so long. Son captain. Good luck, Adrian Kuznic. Yeah, feels good to use a chip. I used my triple captain last gaming. I'm using my free this gaming, so yeah, it's an exciting time. Also playing wildcard in gaming 31. Good luck. What team are you cheering for? For this game week? Honestly, I'm a Liverpool fan, so I want City to lose, honestly. I know that it sounds crazy from an FPL point of view, but yeah, I really want City to not win against Everton, if that's possible. If they are gonna win, I hope that Mahrez, Sterling and Cancelo are gonna get some hat-tricks there. And yeah, Spurs, United, Weghorst, yeah, I hope that they are gonna score good points. When should I use my wildcard? It depends. If you have a bench boost, you can use your wildcard later in the season, and bench boost in Gaming 36 with 15 playing players. That's my strategy at the moment. So you can also use your wildcard in Gaming 28 if you feel like it. Me or Roberts, I prefer me, as you can see. That rhymed also. I just swapped Ramento out for Bednarek, don't say that. Southampton vs Norwich, what's your prediction? Mine is 3-1 Southampton win. I think that Southampton is gonna win. Now Norwich, I know that we all laugh about Norwich and all the stuff, but Norwich have really improved under Dean Smith from when he was the manager, so they are a better side. Even against Liverpool, Norwich played okay, and we need to take into consideration they played against the best attack in the Premier League against Liverpool, and they conceded just 3 goals, and they also scored 1 goal against Liverpool. So they are not really a bad side, but I think that Southampton are going to win. Now I can see a 1-0, 2-0 or a 2-1, honestly. I don't think that it's going to be a high scoring game, but that's just my opinion. I did it, Dennis. What you did, Fazli. Hi, Fresh Fielder. Thank you so much for joining. I remember you from when you commented sometime on my videos. Thank you so much again for watching, for joining this stream. Mocked up last week, pulled the free trigger this week. Hello, Dennis. Hi, thanks for joining. Yeah, City lose. As a Liverpool fan, which teams do you dislike the most? I'm a Liverpool fan and it's close between City and Chelsea, but I think I'll go for Chelsea. As a Liverpool fan, the team I dislike the most is Man United and Everton, obviously. There is no debate there. Man United and Everton are our enemies. City is just, yeah, I don't really care about City, honestly. I'm a Liverpool fan, Cannon, Fodder, I had West Ham, Leicester and City. Is Gaming 36 going to be a double gameweek? Gaming 36 in every season is the biggest double gameweek of the season. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna bench boost there. Bro, do you think Dalot can be in the first tomorrow? Because I have Bruno in the bench, because I haven't time to get Bruno in place of Dalot. Oh, I feel pretty bad for you, Mario from Algeria. That's the flag, right? So with Dalot, I think that there are chances he's gonna start, but also I think that there are chances he's not gonna start. So I guess you're hoping he's not gonna play any minutes. So there are some chances, but honestly, I'm not sure. Same team as you, but got Maguire instead of Bednarek and Bowen instead of Mahrez. Same captain and vice captain. That's amazing. So you're freeing 2 fresh fielder, I guess. Mahrez, Bruno Sancho, Elanga, Son with Weghorst and Che Adams up top need the rank rise. Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna get the green arrow. I'm also a Liverpool fan. Okay, so many Liverpool fans here. Really, really happy to see that. Are you Dennis from Watford? No, no, I'm not Dennis from Watford, and I prefer I have King in my FPL team. That's really funny. Avoided Bruno, Sancho with a heavy heart. Let's hope Roy and Liverpool to start. Yeah, hopefully. I don't really have a problem with United and Everton until we play them. Apart from that, they are hardly a threat to Liverpool. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that United and Everton are a threat to Liverpool. Obviously, Liverpool were competing against City in the last game weeks for the title, right? But United is our enemy, and Everton, obviously. I really hate Everton, honestly. So yeah, Merry Christmas, Everton. You'll never walk alone. Who will win the Premier League this season? That's easy. Liverpool is gonna win the Premier League. Not even a question there. City fan here. Hi, Tesh Giwali. Now, jokes aside, obviously, City and Liverpool are going to win. One of them are going to win the Premier League. I think that both of them are great teams, and yeah, both of them have great chances to win the league. Yeah, I hope that we're going to get a clean sheet from Southampton, at least. Playing bench boost gaming 36. Liverpool. When should use my second fleet? Using one this week. I'm gonna use my second fleet in game week 33 probably because we're gonna have a double gaming probably there. Okay, so let's see what it is on Twitter. Hello, is Abramovich forced to leave Chelsea? Okay, hi Kami-sama, thanks for joining. Honestly, there is a speculation about Abramovich and Chelsea, but honestly, we shouldn't laugh about these things because it's really scary what's happening in Ukraine and what's happening to those people. But yeah, it really is something with Abramovich now. I don't know. I don't really care about Abramovich, to be honest with you. Many international Liverpool fans hate United more than Everton. Honestly, I hate Man United and Everton almost the same. In the last years, maybe I hate more Everton just because of Pickford and what he did to Virgil van Dijk. Maybe that, yeah, that was really horrible. But yeah, whatever. It's football. Anything can happen. So uh, it's a game after all. When should City might bottle it? Yeah, of course they might bottle it. I mean, also Liverpool are playing football, right? So it's not just about Man City. This year's hope will be Man City. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, I do hate Everton more than United. I just like to laugh at United, so I don't really hate them. It's late night, 1 a.m. in Bangladesh. Wow. Please give us a shout out. Shout out to all the guys in Bangladesh who are watching the stream. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. It means a lot. And yeah, the pick, for instance, really pissed me off, especially the way he went into the tackle. Yeah, yeah, it was horrible. I mean, that tackle was horrible. What scared me more, maybe, than the injury of Virgil van Dijk was the referee didn't do anything. Now, I know that he was on side, but honestly, something is wrong with those rules because you can't just destroy a player life, break his legs and not get a red card at least, or maybe just get a suspension after the game, get suspended for at least, I don't know, 3-4 games at least. But they didn't do anything. That was really weird and I don't understand, but it is what it is. I don't really care about it anymore. Everything is fine. Do you prefer Livramento or Bednarek? I have Bednarek in my team, so yeah, for the safety. Hi Denis, hi Fantrick, thanks for joining. Watching from Bangladesh, amazing guys. I remember you telling Matip will score dribbling from the back and it happened. Yeah, I mean, he didn't really dribble too much 2 days ago, but Matip finally scored. So yeah, I was really happy for him. What a funny guy he is. And yeah, he was due to a score, right? He had so many chances. Pickford has shorter arms than a T-Rex. Do you think anyone might overtake Salah in goals scored this season? I doubt. No, I don't think that anyone can compete against Mohamed Salah this season. Salah didn't even play the 3 games, right, for Liverpool, and he's still the top scorer player in Premier League. So I don't think so. I think that he's gonna be the top scorer. Great stream. I'm going for dinner now. Good night. Thanks. Thank you so much. Good night. Good luck to you, Cannon Fodder. Last time when it was Liverpool vs Everton players feel without a touch from our player and they earn themselves yellow cards. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't really want to talk about Everton on these streams, but yeah, I really don't like Everton. That 30-pound muscle gain story was so inspirational. I think Ronaldo plays well. Why does he like being? I mean, he plays okay, but the problem is not only Ronaldo. Okay, don't get me wrong. United, the problem are many players, not only Ronaldo. The system, the everything is what's happening. What happened with Manchester United over the years was just really bad, and that's why United are where they are at the moment because of bad management. Just look at what happened to Liverpool. Liverpool were 6th or 7th place or 10th place in the Premier League when Klopp arrived, and since then they are just another team. Every transfer Klopp is making is just making Liverpool better. Just look, they signed Luis Diaz from Porto. Not so many people knew about him, and right now he played 2 games for Liverpool. He looks like he's playing for 3 years. So that's the problem with Man United. Not only Ronaldo, but also Ronaldo is not the same. Let's be honest, he's not Cristiano Ronaldo. He doesn't have 20 years old. So yeah. Uh, what do you think is the least points you got in FPL? I don't know, honestly. There was a game week this season when I get 40 points or something like that. Uh, because of him being too okay. Okay, Dennis, good night for today. We'll catch up soon. Thank you so much. Name Nura Nob, thank you so much for joining. Good night, good luck this gaming. Who do you think will get top 4? Top 3 is clear for me: Liverpool, City, Chelsea, and the 4 probably is going to be Arsenal. From my point of view, Arsenal are better than United and Spurs at the moment, are a better defense, and are a better team in general. What do you think about the top 3 assister and goal scorers though? Yeah, with what can I say? Liverpool have the top 3 scorers and top 3 assister this season, so what is to say? Virgil had to gain 30 pounds of muscle after the surgery. I am still surprised he's almost back as its best, especially intergame. Yeah, 70 likes. Thank you so much, guys, for liking the stream. Really appreciated. The jokes on Harry Maguire are on the next level. I mean, honestly, yeah, Harry Maguire, another problem from Man United. I just, yeah, even if I was a United fan, I can see Maguire is not a good center back. It's just my opinion, but I don't think that he deserves to be a Manchester United captain. Come on, I mean, it's just too funny. Fun fact: Ronaldo is older than Wayne Rooney. Yeah, I know that, and I saw that photo with Wayne Rooney and how he's looking at the moment. Yeah, the jokes. Okay, so 14 more minutes, and we're gonna see if Livramento is gonna start. Wegors, Cornet, and McNeil according to FPL Twitter. I have free wildcard and bench boost, but when to use it, I'm a little bit confused. Yeah, I told you my strategy. That's what I'm gonna do now. It depends how your squad is lining up for Game Week 30. If you have enough players to play that blank Game Week, you can free it in Game Week 33. Letter race ending similar to 80-90 season will be awesome. Yeah, will be awesome, but hopefully we're not gonna lose the league again to 1 point against Man City. That was so painful. At least we got the Champions League, right? Ronaldo can play until the age of 40. Will it be okay? Yeah, he can play, but I don't think that he's gonna play in the Premier League at 40 years old, honestly. What would have happened if City transferred Messi instead of Grealish? Nothing really. I think that, yeah, Messi is the best player in the history of football, but I just don't know. Just look, Messi transferring, he's playing from Paris Saint-Germain and he's not killing it, right? So I don't know. I don't think that many things could have changed. City would be the same with Messi or Grealish. I don't think that Messi would make City to another level or something like that. So that's the thing. Yes, they would be good. Yes, but they are good still. They are still better than PSG anyway, without Messi or without Mbappe or without Neymar, someone like that. What is a fridge that has a big head and arrogant Harry Maguire? Yeah, the 89th season title race with Liverpool pimping City, hopefully. Yeah, that would be amazing. Do, 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 do. Pam, pam, pam. Why is Twitter suggesting me to follow Raheem Sterling? Maybe it's because I picked him in my free team for Gaming 27. Hmm. Hmm. Someone is watching me, I think. Uh, could you predict the UCL final? The thing is, I can predict it, but it's not like you can say the best two teams are gonna get in the final, because they can meet up in the semi-final. We can have Liverpool Bayern, Liverpool City in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. So probably in the final, there are not gonna be the best two teams in the world, right? So I can predict it. If I was to pick the best two team in the world at the moment, it would be Man City and Liverpool. Now I can predict the final because I don't know the schedule for the tournament. I don't know who's gonna be in the semifinal. I don't know who's gonna be in the quarterfinal, but it would be nice, a final between Liverpool and Bayern Munich. Not gonna lie. So that's my prediction. Maguire is a meme. Yeah. Excited for Carabao Cup. No Bobby. Hopes up for Jota. Jota probably is gonna be okay. So yeah, we have a big period coming ahead of us. So uh, yeah, I'm excited about the final. Hopefully, we can win the first trophy of the season. Okay. Um, uh, what would be a successful season for Liverpool, in your opinion? A successful season, at least one of Premier League or Champions League. That would be amazing. Now, if we can get more than that, that's just a bonus for me. Do you have any girls that watch your streams? I don't know, honestly, because I'm not I'm not gonna check out every person who watches my stream. So probably yes. My videos in general, I have 1% woman watching my videos. So yeah, maybe there are also on the stream. Uh, what do you think about City needs a proper striker in their team? Yeah, I'm glad that Harry Kane didn't move to City in the summer, because I think that they would be a better team with a striker, a really good striker. I just hope Benarek scores at least one or two headers from a corner. Yeah, just at least. I just hope also that Benarek score at least a hat trick. That would be decent. Jota has been a revelation this season, carrying the team during AFCON. Yeah, that's true. Thiago and Fabinho. My cousin forget to press the free active, and he took a minus 44 hit. That's terrible. Feel pretty bad for him. I told you before the deadline, make sure you activate your free, guys, because you don't want a minus 40 hit. Donny from comeback. Van de Beek. I don't know. No one needs a rest. Saints unchanged. Okay, so Livramento is starting, right? According to Rockstar, he's the best guy on Twitter about this prediction, so there are no changes for Southampton. So yeah, Livramento is starting. Good luck, guys, everyone. Ram pam pam. Okay, so Broja is starting, and also Livramento, Bednarik, everyone is starting. Rumors of Broja being benched. I don't know. He was benched last gaming, because if not, he's gonna start. FPL Rockstar just said that no one needs a rest. Southampton are unchanged. Okay, I'm gonna report your comment. No problem. Okay, report. Trying to turn this stream into a Liverpool stream. Please don't do that. I mean, after the deadline, we can talk anything you want, guys, because obviously we can't do anything about our FPL teams. But I just don't want to talk about Liverpool on the streams, because, yeah, it's not about me. I thought Christian Eriksen had come to Brentford, but not to be seen. I just heard some news on Twitter that Eriksen is gonna play in this game week against Newcastle, so maybe you're gonna see him. We need to take in consideration what happened to Eriksen in the summer at the Euro, so he's not gonna be rushed into the league. Donny van de Beek, he's a pity that he has no chance to play for United. Yeah, another problem with Man United was how they treated Donny van de Beek. He was an amazing player at Ajax. I mean, I really like him as a player. And honestly, he didn't have any chances to play for United. He was brought in some games to play 2 or 3 minutes. I mean, come on, give him 3 or 10 games at least to start to see how he's going to. But yeah, maybe they have some reasons for to bench Donny van de Beek, but honestly, I don't know. Lukaku only touched the ball 7 times. Even the ball boy touched the ball more. Yeah, that's funny. Hi Shaggy, thanks for joining. How are you? Pam pam pam. I wonder who has Lukaku in their FPL team. Probably nobody. It would be really interesting to see Gerrard manage this Villa. Yeah, Gerrard is the manager of Aston Villa, so I don't know. Good, I freed this game week. Let's see. 5 minutes until the team lineups. Yes. What other league in the world would you choose for a similar game as FPL but other league? Honestly, yeah, that's hard. Because in Germany, it wouldn't be funny. Bayern Munich are winning against anyone. Everyone is going to have Lewandowski, 3 players from Bayern. So again, in Ligue 1, it's not going to be funny. PSG are dominating the league. Probably Spain or Italy, and probably Spain, just because. Yeah, but still there is Real Madrid. So yeah. In Italy, probably would be the most interesting another FPL game, because at the moment we don't know who's gonna win the league in Italy, right? So, but if not Spain, so for sure not Germany and France. I captain Foden. I think Man City are gonna smash Everton after the defeat against Tottenham. Yeah, all the chances for City to smash Everton. Good luck. Romania, yes, Romania would be another interesting league. Man City or Everton. Yeah, Man City. The main reason for the downfall of United is their bad transfers. Yeah, that's what I said. The bad transfers, the bad management. To be honest, Maguire, Bissaka are not the United level type players. I'm a United fan, and this is the truth. Yeah. I mean, Bissaka at the beginning, he was a good option, honestly. I liked him. But yeah, there are many problems there. I mean, at the moment, Rashford is not playing at the moment. We know what happened with Greenwood. He was amazing. He didn't get enough game time. But yeah. I think Aaron Bissaka is very underrated. I don't know. I mean, Dalot is playing at the moment for United, and honestly, I think that at the moment Diogo Dalot is playing better than Aaron Bissaka. So I don't know how much he's underrated, but he was good at Crystal Palace. He was good. He was good at the beginning in Man United, but I don't know. This season he wasn't amazing. David Popescu would cost 30 million in that game. Yeah. Cool. Attacking, he's atrocious though. Yeah, that's the thing with Bissaka. He's good at tackling, ball recoveries, he was amazing. When he was an FPL player at Crystal Palace, he was 4 millions and he was a gem, honestly, because he was making so many interceptions and he was getting all the bonus points. Watford gonna smash United again. Yeah, yes, you're right. Watford won against United right in the last game. I don't think that's gonna be the case this time. I'm supporting City. They will win. Trust me when I say that they tie. Okay. Dennis, what if there was a league with only players from the same nation? Which would you say is best? From the same nation? I don't know what you're asking me. If you're asking me who's the best team as a country, probably is France has the best players at the moment. They have pretty much 3 teams. But yeah, England also are good. Yeah, England and France probably. Now, obviously, have you used your wildcard yet? No, Umar, thanks for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. My wildcard, I'm gonna keep it for later, I think. And I'm gonna bench boosting gaming 36, so that's when I'm gonna use my wildcard, probably. Okay, so let's see the official team, but no changes for Southampton probably. So yeah, everyone is starting. This is the team. Now, Forster, Livramento, Bednarek, Salisu, Walker-Peters, Jemor Prowse, Armstrong, Eliounousi, okay, and Broya and Che Adams. So no surprises here for Southampton. Perraud is on the bench. Walcott is on the bench also. Broya hat-trick incoming. That would be amazing. That would be an amazing night for me, for Broya to do something. We got Roy Keane, don't worry, England will win. I still have to read a wildcard in a bench boost, but don't know when to use it. Yeah, you need to make your own strategy to see how many players you have in Gaming 30 and what you're gonna do with that. I've gone with Pope, Diaz, Cancelo, me, Livra, then Sterling, Fernandez, Son, and then Kane, Broya, Weghorst, then bench, Brownhill, Johnson, and MacArthur. Nice, pretty good team. Now let's see the team for Norwich, and then I'm gonna end this stream. I don't know if you're really interested about Norwich. I have Gilmore on my bench, so yeah, at least Gilmore is starting. Puki, Rashica was amazing against Liverpool, honestly. If you didn't watch the game, he was great. Now, I'm not saying he's an FPL option, but he was amazing in that game. Williams, Hanley, Aaron's gun, so no surprises here. Kabak is not even on the bench. No. Sargent is playing for Apple, so good luck, Apple, with Sargent. So yeah. Got a thought Watford will try turnover Man United. Okay guys, so thank you so much, 72 likes, really appreciated. I'm gonna see you maybe after this game week is gonna end for a reaction stream, and also I'm gonna make some videos for the next game week. So thank you again for joining the stream, really appreciate it. I wish you all a really good night, a really nice weekend, and good luck with your FPL teams, and I hope that you're all gonna get some green arrows. See you next time. Bye bye.